And welcome to Murder by Numbers. Oh, welcome back, I should say. Oh, there we go. There it is. Hello! Oh, I believe in you. Even if you can't get out of bed, maybe I can, like, wake you up so you can get up. I'll just scream at you a bit like, hello, hello, hello. Hi, Jing! Hello! I'm so glad you could catch on too. Hi! How's it going? I'm ready for some more Murder by Numbers today. I'm really enjoying this game a lot. See, I thought, considering last time I played this, the Scout's memories from Case 1, the memory seemed tied to Case 2 in some way. So I thought, before we do this stream, I could do all the picross puzzles offline for Case 2, and we could get that memory before we start Case 3. Thank you so much for the lurk. Yeah, I know this is like a very early stream for a lot of people, but hopefully my voice can keep you company while you work. But yeah, I thought I could do all the puzzles for Case 2 to unlock the memory before we play Case 3. And then I got stuck on the S-rank puzzle. So I figured, why not start with this one as a warm-up to start the stream. We could just go straight in with a puzzle, see how it goes. Right, I have no idea how this is gonna go, because last time I tried this, I ended up like staring at the puzzle for like an hour, and then I was like, no, I can't do this. I'm doing it another time, and then I forgot to actually redo it again, so... So we'll see how it goes, but... Because I thought it would be nice to have the puzzle done before we start the case, just because the memory seemed so tied to the case before. I was like, oh, I wish we'd seen that before we did it. So here we go. I'm gonna attempt this. I was gonna say speedrun. This is not gonna be a speedrun by any definition of the word, because my brain's still not working today either. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can count 6. See, this is all my instinctive moves here. Like, once I do that, I know that the last numbers are 6, so it's got to go up to at least there. That's 6 from the bottom, so it's got to be at least there. It's little shortcuts that you end up picking up if you play picross puzzles frequently, which I do. Like here as well, the top one is a 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's got to be at least that one. Even if it starts here, it's still going to be that block. Easy stuff to fill in. Ah, I think I'm reaching the point where I got stuck because I don't know what the heck I should do now. It's all good though. I can chat while I puzzle. I don't know what about, but I'm sure I'll find something. Hopefully my sound sounds alright. I've been playing with a lot of setups since I changed my computer. I've been moving my mic to like so many different places to see where it works best, and I think this is best. But hopefully. I'm not entirely sure. Please let me know if I sound terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. What the heck am I doing? This is... I see why this is an S-rank puzzle. It's difficult. Wait, 1, 2, 3. We can do that at least. Indivia, hi! Yeah, I love picross puzzles. Although I'm better at them when my brain is actually functioning. Yeah, I like these and Sudoku puzzles as well. I like them. It's weird because I hate maths and I hate numbers, but these are number puzzles. But the numbers don't play as big a role really. Like if you know how to count, then you can do them pretty much. They're still tricky, but 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we can do those two. Maybe. Yeah, oh, I love those kind of logic puzzles as well, where it's like person 1 said this, person 2 said this, person 3 said this, which one is the murderer? whatever it is. Which one stole the keys? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There's like no overlaps on any of these. This is a really hard one. I'm gonna say as well, like, I don't know if people are actually interested in picross at all, but if anyone sees something that I'm very blatantly missing, I will happily accept help at this point, because this puzzle, I'm just... 1, 2, 3, space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. There we go, we got a few more there. But yeah, I'm... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But yeah, I'm kind of stuck on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't go down that far. There we go. See, I had it all planned out. I'd do it ahead of time, so we'd be ready to just view the memory and jump straight in, and then I completely forgot because memory. 6, 7, 8. This could be the 2 or it could be the 8. Oh, it could be either. I can't wait to program more expressions into my live 2D then, because then you'd actually see that I'm pouting at this. I'm just so happy all the time at the moment. At the moment I'm just like, how do I do this? What am I doing? There's a 4. Oh wait, we blocked one off as well, so... 1, 2, 3, 4. We can add another one there. Well, that has got to be the 5 then, hasn't it? So this has got to be the 2. They can't link up. Nice. Okay, there we go. That's more like it. We've got that. Now it's got this filled in as well now. But again, that could be part of the 6 or it could be part of the 2 at the end. Don't know about that one yet. Right, well that's a 2. That's got to be a 2. That could also be a 2, but we don't know yet. It could be the 2. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can block them off. Which means we can also block these off. Oh, I did not mean to erase that one. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Because we're not fitting an 8 in those 2 blocks. Right, what else is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, still no overlap. Oh, there's more overlap here now though, on the 8. Sparrow, hello! How's it going? I am puzzling. See, I decided ahead of time I would get all this prepared and I'd do these puzzles ready for the stream, and then I didn't finish this one because I got stuck on it. Oh, here we go. Ooh. This feels like good progress. Okay. I needed that. I needed this edge piece. There we go. Oh, that's so much better. You're my lucky charm. Thank you. That's the 6, so that's gotta be the 1. We got it? 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they've gotta be connected then. Oh, this is going so much better than when I tried it the other day. Yay! What are you having for dinner? Hope you got something nice. I have to admit, I absolutely cheated for my lunch. I didn't want to eat anything, but I knew I should have something to eat before I stream, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna eat carrots. Hey, it's dinner whenever you have dinner. It works that way. Night shifts mean that morning dinner is absolutely acceptable. Oh, I could fill that in too. Ooh, veggie pasta alfredo with chicken. That sounds really nice. Meanwhile, I'm here just like, I ate carrot sticks. Oh, that's got to be the 2 then. I'm not going to fit it in otherwise. There we go. Oh, this is so much nicer. I'm actually solving the puzzle this time. Why was I so stuck on this before? I feel like sometimes with these kind of puzzles, you just need a fresh mind. If you stare too long, you just end up overthinking. And it's so easy to overthink things like these. Yeah. Stare at it for a decade, that might be a little bit long. Oh, that's a good point. I haven't actually 100% completed my Professor Layton games. Oh, I kind of want to go back to them now. I do love me some Layton. Oops. 7 and 2. Wait. Wait. Have I made a mistake somewhere? Oh no. This should be a 7. It can't go here. Oh wait. I fixed it, okay. No, I haven't. Oh, I've messed the puzzle up. What did I do? I think that corner's right, so I'm gonna hope and leave that, but I messed it up. Oh, I'm gonna restart. Reset puzzle. Yes. This is such a tragedy. What have I done? Try and just remember what I did. I knew it was going too well. See, I'm usually so meticulous with these as well. Like, I won't fill something in if it's just a chance it could be that. I'll only fill them in if it's guaranteed. Gotta be that. Right, I'm doing this a completely different way to last time, but... okay, it seems to be working. Let's see if this way works any better. I don't even know how I ended up over here. No, this is already wrong. That can't be. What am I doing? Slowly. The 11 I can do. 8 is always in the middle. 8 is always in the middle. 4, 4, 3. I've gotta slow down. Oh, that's gotta be the 8 so they can connect. How did I end up with these over here? Wow, we're off to a grand start. I may just say, screw this and jump straight into case 3 if this carries on much longer, because what am I doing? 2 space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's gotta be the 5, so that's gotta be the 2. We got that much, okay. At least you can listen to me as I cry in anguish as I mess up the puzzle for a 3rd time in a row. No, I refuse to mess this up that badly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we can do those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 3, 4, 5. I'm trying to figure out what I did last time to mess it up that badly. I'll have to look back afterwards and be like, huh, why did I fill that one in? It was obviously wrong. 1, 2, 3, space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's like hindsight now. Maybe the reason I filled it in so quickly in a different direction was because I was doing the wrong things. Right, so that's a 6. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oop. Oh no, it's not these ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that should be right at least. And then the 5 is here. Hopefully. Hopefully. Oh, please let this be right. Okay, that's got to be a 2 there then. If that's the 4. Which means this is 8 and 2. Oh, please let this be right. Brain switch off mode. Oh. Yeah, that other one was completely wrong. What was I doing? There's the 8. This is a 3. Oh, this is a 2 and a 2. Okay. There we go. Two and 4. Why do I keep clicking the wrong mouse button? There we go. Right, that's the 5. That's the 3. That's a 3. That fills there. Yeah, there we go. I knew that top corner would be right. That felt right the whole time. There's the 5. There's another 5. That's a 4. This is also a 4. Ah, numbers. 4 and 3. Which of these is the 3 side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. We still don't have overlap for the 3 at the bottom, so leave that a bit longer. What am I doing now? Is that the 3 or the 4? Jay-June, good morning! Nice to see you. How's it going? I hope you're having a good morning. That's got to be the 2. I've already managed to mess this puzzle up once, and I decided ahead of time that I would do these puzzles off stream so we could just jump straight into the memory. And then I got stuck on this puzzle and I was like, oh, I'll do it later, and forgot about it. So I'm doing it now. And I've already had to reset because I messed it up magnificently, and I still don't know how I did it. But it's okay, this feels better. This feels right. This feels like we're actually doing it now. There we go, who needs a brain anyway? This 1 is either here or here. Oh wait, this 5 can be filled in a bit more. Expand that a bit. Travi, hello! Nice to see you. You say that, I've already had to reset this. Oh, that's gotta be a blank. They can't connect. So, there we go. Oh, that's nice. I also keep clicking the wrong mouse button, which doesn't really help. But you know, it's... buttons. Okay, I feel like this is it. I feel like it's success time, please. Please, yes, this feels good. This feels like it's right. I am not gonna rush it and mess it up, but this feels good. There. Yes. Oh. Oh, finally. Yeah, it's funny you say that. It's actually very similar to Minesweeper. The way it works is about, like, deducing which squares are the right ones and which ones are the wrong ones. Like, if I'm gonna go to this one, this is like the first bonus puzzle, just to do a demonstration. Like, this is a very basic grid. It's basically like, if there's a 0, you can cross them all off, there's not any squares filled there. If there's a 4, that means that somewhere along this row, there are 4 squares next to each other. So it could be like that, or it could be like that. Now, of course, at this point we don't know which it is, so we'll just fill in the ones that overlap, like it could be there or there, but it will definitely be these ones. And with that, we've got these ones as well. You see there's a 1. It's not going to have any next to it in this column, so we can cross them off. So this one's a 3, so it does continue. You got that. This is a 1 and a 2. We can fill that in now. This is filled in with that 1. It's all just like a very gentle process of elimination. Just fill them in until there's nowhere else they can go. But yeah, honestly, the main part of this game is more of like a visual novel though, which I love. And we've done the first 2 cases now. It's ready to start the 3rd one. Ready for more voices. I feel like I only have like a few distinct voices anyway, so this is going to be interesting, but we'll see how it goes. This will overwrite my autosave, yeah. I don't even use the autosave, I just manually save 20 times. After the Starshine Awards, things changed. I'd been through plenty of change already that summer, but this was different. This was big. But I guess change is hardest to recognise when it's happening to you. It felt like an eternity ago that I left Ryan and struck out on my own. If you'd told me back then that I'd end up living with a robot, well, let's just say that was never the plan. I didn't know why that stranger thought Scout was dangerous, but the more time I spent with him, the less I believed it. So we just carried on like everything was normal. We watched films, visited museums, and Scout devoured the public library, 5 books at a time. For a while, it felt like progress, but deep down I knew I was running away. Running from Scout's past, and from my future. I just realised. I jumped straight into the story. As I said, I'm going to check the memory before I do the story. But I couldn't run forever. Oh, memory. Maybe I should just... Okay, it just auto-saved, so... I can't... Hi. That didn't happen. That never happened. I can't believe I literally just said it. And I still just... Right, okay, here we go. Case 2. Memory. Let's see what Scout's remembering. With the help of my toilet paper picross. Hello, this is the start of the stream. How's it going? Here we've got a memory. This is part of... I'm doing great, thank you. How are you? I've done all these puzzles flawlessly, no mistakes. And we're ready to see what Scout's unlocked from his memory bank. I'm just saying, we should give them a chance. You can't possibly be that naive, Tom. You know what they want to do. What's going on? They're muscling in on your project. They want to... We don't know what they're planning, and guessing doesn't help anybody. Maybe not, but I can't just sit around while they destroy everything we've worked for. We have to do something. What if we threaten to quit? They'll have to listen to us. They'd just replace us with new engineers. Engineers who don't ask questions and don't cause problems. At least if we stay, we can keep an eye on things. You've got to learn to pick your battles, Jenna. This goes against everything we designed Scout for. They're gonna make him into a weapon, aren't they? It's gonna be like he actually does have laser beams or something. I know, but what else can we do? Ooh, ominous. Very ominous. Anyway. Where were we? Oh, good morning, Honor. Morning, Scout. Get up to much last night? I read the final 3 volumes of the Encyclopedia Totalis. I think my favorite was Zirconia. They're so pretty. Thank you. I'm glad you do. Now we just need to think of a way to get those encyclopedias back to the library before they realise we took them. Also, I read that Julia Child's book that you've never opened. Hey, I was gonna get around to it at some point. Honor reminds me of myself. I have so many books that I keep meaning to read and I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Attention span dares. Anyway, I spent the night trying to perfect the French omelette. Here, I need one for you. Huh. I could get used to this. Bing, bing. Oh, hey Casey. How did your date with the perfume guy go last night? It was the third one, right? Did you... Wait, is that why you're calling me at this ungodly hour? Because you're doing the walk of shame? You hussy! Tell me everything! Oh my god. Okay, calm down, calm down. Where did you say you are? Got it. We'll be there as soon as we can. What's up, Honor? It's Casey. Is he okay? He's fine, but it looks like he's just found himself at a murder scene. Holy shit, okay. That's not the kind of thing you expect to answer the phone to. Oh wow. Oh dear. Whoa, that's not what I was expecting. Honor, are my sensors malfunctioning again, or is that a giant shoe? No, your sensors are working fine. Not just a giant shoe either, it's a giant killer shoe. Darling, you're here! What a mess all this is! What the heel happened here? Scout. Scout, babe. If you're going to start making quips, we need to have a talk about timing. I'm sorry. You two. Of course you're here. Come on, Scout, let's get scanning. Let's get scanning before we get told off for being at another murder scene. Yeah, the body's probably a good place to start her. Here we go! What have we found? We need to scan to find the evidence. Right. Where to start with this one? Wait. 3, 1, 2, 1. Okay, yeah, we can just fill that in. 3, 1, 2, 1. Very nice. That's a start. So we know the 5 is there. So we can cross them off. What now? The 5 has got to be in here, so 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1. Okay, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. Get them overlaps in. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. What am I doing now? Me playing these games is just me going, right, what am I doing? What am I doing? We could fit in a 3 and a 4 in there, so we can't fill that in. That's got to be part of the 5, because we can't fit a 5 in here, so that can be blocked off. We still can't do this column, because the 2 could fit in there or there. Ah! It's all the uncertainty. 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, okay. Little bit of overlap. I'll take it. Oh, that means the 4 goes there. And they are 1s, so they can be blocked off. That's good. And we blocked off a bit more of here, so... And then the 3 must be there. Hey, progress! That's what I like to see. There we go. And that's a 2 on the bottom. And that's the other 2 for that column. Right. Got a nice little base going here now. Whatever this is. Right. This has got to be the 5 then. And we're not fitting a 3 in there, so the 3's got to go there. That's got to be the 3, because that's the 2 and that's the 1. Alright. That's got to be a 2. It's just about chipping away at it a bit at a time. There we go. That's a 2, that's the 3. We got that. That's got to be that. Nice! Alright. We have an outline. That can't go there. We're not going to fit a 3 and a 2 in there, so that's got to be the 3. They cannot connect because they're 2s, so it's got to go like that. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Please let that be right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That's got to be a 2 then. There's the 2, there's the 6. That can be filled in. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Got him. I feel like me playing this game is just a lot of me saying numbers. It's just me proving that I do know how to count, honest. I promise I do. 3, 2, okay. This one seems to be filling itself in pretty nicely, at least. I think that's got to be the 2, yeah. This is the 3 for this row. There's the 3, there's the 2. There's that. That. And that. Yes! Got it! Success! We found a passport. Who's the victim? Give me them points. Just so you know, the detective rank is for the duration of the entire chapter. Like, first time I did a puzzle and I got an F, I was like, wow, that is so rude. But it's like a cumulative score. It goes up, and it's like by the end of the by the end of the case, you'll get the full rank. That must be the victim's passport. Let's see. His name is Oliver Laurel. US citizen. Date of birth would make him 26. A passport is an item for traveling to foreign countries, correct? Perhaps he was going on holiday soon. People sometimes use them as ID too, but it is a bit strange that he'd be carrying it here. Will I need a passport if I go to another country? I shouldn't think so. Not if I check you into the hold in my suitcase anyway. I do not like the sound of that. Alright, let's see what else there is to find around here. Ooh, the fence. 10s are nice to fill in. So are 12s, that's nice. There we go. These are 3s, these are 2s. We got the 8 there we go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. Could have done that faster probably, but it's really nice when you get them on the edge like this because, like, for example, this is a 1 on the edge for the first number, so it's got to be that. 2, this has got to be the 3. It's so easy, it's so nice. Oh wait, that... that can go across there. 12 and the 2. That's nice. Where am I? Oh, we can do the bottom ones as well here. These 2s and 1s at the bottom. So those are the 2s. These are the 1s. That also means that's the 5. Which means those are also filled in. Very nice. There we go. The 4 is one of those. Here we go. Oh, this is a nice and easy one. Especially after the last ones. I'm just like, Oh, it's so nice when they fill themselves in. It becomes so obvious, it's like there's literally only one place where this could go, and it's right here. That's a 4, these are 3s. That's a 3. This is a 3, that's a 4. That's a 3. The other 3 is up there, so we can cross them off. 5, 6, 7, there we go. That 5 has got to go there then. This 10. Could be either of those, so... I feel like it's going to be the bottom one, but I don't want to fill it in without being sure. Because we saw where that got me. I mean, that never happened. Well, that's where the 8's going, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh wait, that 9 has got to go there. There we go, there's the 12. I did have a minor moment of not being able to count then. But it's alright. Oh, there we go. And then this creates like a ripple effect when that happens, because you do one corner, so then it can't be there, and then it can't be there, and then it can't be there. It's very satisfying. Okay, now we've just got this middle bit to do. The 3's got to go in here. Wait, this is a 1, 1, 1, so it's got to be 1, 1, 1. Nice. And this is a 2, 2, so it's got to be 2, 2. Nice. So that's a 2. That's got to go there. Hey. Here we go. Oh, 1, 1, 1 again. So we can fill that in, and that's a 1. That's a 3 and a 2. That's done. There's a 2 here. Which way around do they go? I am not sure. Well, the 2's got to go there. Okay. The 2 and the 1. There's the 1, 1. That's got to go there. That's got to go there. And that's got to go there. There we go. We found a tyre. Oh, a wheel. Oh yeah, it's got the wheel inside it. It's not just the tyre. Here we go. Give me them points.
Honor, there's something interesting about this tire. The tread appears to be undamaged, which indicates that the vehicle didn't break before it hit the club.
Or the victim. Now that you mention it, there aren't any skid marks, are there? So they didn't try to slow down or swerve? I don't think this was an accident. Uh-oh. There's still more to find as well. In by the door. In the plants. Ooh, a smaller puzzle. Smaller ones can be surprisingly difficult. 2, 1, 2, 1. Especially when it's a lot of small numbers like this. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. See, it's fiendishly difficult because you think, oh, it's a smaller grid, that's going to be way easier, right? And then it just gives you like, oh, there's loads of single dots in this column. And you're just like, great, where the heck? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's an overlap there. Which means it can't be that, I think. Yeah, because that's the 2. We're not fitting a 2 in there. 1, 1. The 1 and the 1 both have to be in this section, I think, so that's got to be the 3. I hope. It's got to be, I hope. Can you hear the confidence in my voice? Is that gonna be the 3? I feel like that's gonna be the 3, but I'm not sure yet, so I can't do anything. 1, 1, 1, 2. Oh, so that's gotta be the 1 then. So this is the 3. Okay. It's nice to get that clarification, okay. I am on the right track. That's gotta be the 1. That's gotta be a 1 as well then. Where are we going now? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. Right. I feel like that's going to be a 3 as well. That's part of the 3. Puzzling. I mean it is a puzzle, so it makes sense that it would be puzzling, but still. Well, oh, it can't be that one, because that's a 3. You're not fitting a 3 in there. Oh, but that means we can do that now. Yes. I'm gonna have some Monster. I need some more brain juice. Brain juice. Fuel me up. Give me energy to puzzle. Oh wait, 1, 1, space 1, 2, 3. Hey, there we go. Nice big chunk there then. That's also done. That's gotta be a 1. Thank you! I'm so glad you think I can puzzle gooder than anyone. I are good big brain puzzler. Sometimes. Just hear like hee hee, square go where? Square go there? Oh, it rhymed and everything, wow. That's gotta be a 2, I think. We're not gonna fit the rest of the pieces in otherwise. The rest of the squares. Yeah. Hi, thank you for stopping by. Yeah, picross is somehow both the easiest and hardest puzzle. I think a lot really depends on how many numbers you get on the side. If you get ones with a lot of big numbers, they are so easy to fill in because you can just go wham, got a line filled, and then you can work around that. But if you don't have much to go on, it's so tricky to... You just need to like get a hook in somewhere. You need to get a few knocked off, and then it creates like a ripple effect. Like when that one's crossed off, we do this one, and when this one's crossed off, we do that one. Hi Shu, nice to see you. How's it going? Good morning. Hello Shu. Or should I say hello Shu? Maybe I should stop saying Shu now. It's so nice to say Shu. Anyway, happy to see you. I hope you're having a good morning. I am puzzling. I'm puzzled over puzzles. And our little robot just made a pun at a murder scene, so we're teaching him well. I'm doing well, thank you. My brain is not fully switched on today, I don't think, but it's alright, we can work around it. I'm still figuring things out. But yeah, I absolutely did not mess up so badly on a puzzle I had to restart it twice. Why would that ever happen? Oh, okay, that whole row can be done. Why did I not spot that? That's nice, there we go. Then that's the 2 and the 1. Okay. Yeah, it is really similar to Minesweeper. It's about figuring out which are the safe spaces. It's, if you think of Picross as Minesweeper, it's just like the numbers are at the side instead of on the squares. And the bits you fill in are the mines. I think I was going somewhere with that. They're similar but different. Oh wait, I can fill that in too. What am I doing? That was there that whole time. That could just be crossed off. Wow. Okay, that's done. It's alright, so long as we get there in the end, that's the important part. Yeah, funnily enough, I never really played much Minesweeper, even though I love like logic and puzzle games and stuff. I think it was because there was too much risk involved. Like, it was never like a guaranteed thing, usually. You had to get lucky. And I'm not good with luck. I think back to when I started playing Genshin Impact, and I think, like, my first pulls, I just got all the characters I already had. For every single one, and I was just like, you know what, I'm not playing this. It's a shame, because I really like the gameplay. The look of the gameplay in it. Right, that's the 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hi Yunji! I'm good, thank you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're having a good morning. I am puzzling. Gently puzzling. I'm very puzzled. I don't know what I'm doing at the moment. Wait, that goes there. Okay. So that means that goes there and there. Nice! There we go. Every time someone joins, I notice a bunch of really easy moves that I should have done the whole time. So thank you everyone for dropping in. You're solving it for me. We found a left sneaker. Another right one. Interesting, someone lost a shoe. Yeah. A sneaker? Whoever was driving the float must have left it behind when they fled the scene.
It would appear to be designed for a left foot. Hypothesis: the killer only has one leg.
I mean, you might be right. Or it might just be one half of a pair.
The plot thickens.
Also, you are stopping me from staring at the puzzle for a bit. I think, like, that little brain reset is actually helping, so... But either way, like, it doesn't matter if you're not doing anything. Just accept it. Just be like, yeah, I did that. Yeah, I helped. Take the praise. I'm giving it to you. You've earned it. You don't have to do anything to be praised. Just be good. Which you all are, so... Oh, there's still more stuff to find as well. There's usually only like 2 or 3. This is interesting. We're doing a full sweep before we talk to the police officer or the detective. Right, what are we doing? 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Oh, we can't do that. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2. Okay, we've got some overlap here. Do we have overlap with this? 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. No, we don't. Okay. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we have overlap here. Okay. That'll do. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good morning. I ended up waking up really late today, so it's kind of my morning as well still. What am I doing? 1, 1, 2, 1. Well, that's got to be a 1. So the 2's got to be along there. Is the 4? Oh wait, and we got these 1s now. There we go. Nice! I really need to fix my sleep schedule. I am hoping that will happen sooner rather than later, because my sleep at the moment is pretty abysmal. I'm not really sleeping when I should be, but at the moment it's more of a case of if I fall asleep, I'll take it, because that means I am actually sleeping. instead of getting none. Just grab it where I can at the moment. Right. What else can I do here? Thank you for the hydrate redeem as well. Ah. Have some more monster. My energy juice. Gives me brain energy. It's funny because monster doesn't actually wake me up, so to speak. It just like makes me think a bit clearer. Like I can drink a whole can of monster and then fall asleep for a nap. It doesn't keep me awake. It is Monster Energy Ultra Zero, the white one. My drink of choice. It's the only one I drink anymore, to be honest. It's so good. I'm all about the white monster. I actually have a few monster cans that I ended up saving and being like, you know what, I'm gonna make a craft project with these. But that's something I haven't done yet either. So I've just got monster cans lying around everywhere. I think that that could still be the 3 in there, so can't fill that out either. Ooh, I haven't tried the mnemonic one. I'll have to check that out. What? Is it like a flavor one, or does it have a specific flavor, or is it just like the flavor is monarch? I'm so stuck on this one. There's so many small numbers and not enough overlap to actually figure things out. What am I, Oh wait, that's got to be the 4 and the 1 there. Okay. Because you're not fitting that 1 in anywhere else. Okay, that makes it a bit easier. Any energy drinks make my heart race, but don't actually wake me up. Yeah, I don't even get the heart racing. I think this is going to sound really bad. I think my body's gotten too used to it. Gotten too used to caffeine. That it's just like, oh yeah, it's this again. Oh wait, and we filled in this as well now. Yes! That's what I like to see. Actually making progress. Oh wait, no, why did I click that? Ooh, it tastes more like juice than monster. I really like, there's the one monster that's like Passion Punch, I think. And that's a really nice juice one. And I really like that one a lot, but I feel I find that I can't drink it very fast. I take the tiniest sips. Which is probably good in the long run because it means I'm not just downing cans, but the white monster is so easy to drink. It tastes more like a soft drink than an energy drink, I feel, and I think that's why I have them. I'm not here for the big taurine taste. I like my energy drinks when they don't taste like energy drinks. But yeah, I've got to say, I do wish I drank less energy drinks. I don't like having to drink them all the time, but it's like the only way I can focus, usually. I have to down a can and then I can start actually thinking relatively clearly. See, my brother is the opposite with caffeine tolerance. My brother can drink a cup of tea and he will be wired up for the evening. And I'm like, how tea? Tea? Okay. He had an energy drink once that his roommate brought him, and he just said he felt like he was dying the entire time. I feel like it's definitely different depending on if you have like a caffeine tolerance already. And I feel like some people are just like more sensitive to caffeine anyway in general. That's the one. Oh, see, I just need to stop thinking about these puzzles, because when I'm not thinking about them, I just fill them in, like, instinctively. It's like muscle memory. Yeah, it's like, I know tea has caffeine in it, but it feels like such a small amount to me that I find it so funny that's all it takes. Like, it was, I think, yeah, last year, me and some of the people in my Destiny 2 clan decided to try for the world first for the raid. It didn't happen. We didn't clear it on the first day, but we did it in the first week. But my brother had a cup of tea, and then we had a break to sleep, and woke up, and he said, I've been awake the whole time. I wasn't able to sleep because of the tea. And I felt so bad for him. He was just wide awake. It'd be so much easier if tea was enough caffeine for me. Because I do love tea.
The glass cover of this speedometer has been smashed.
Something must have hit it when the float crashed into the club.
Or someone. Perhaps the driver.
It's certainly possible. Alright, we've got all the investigation done. I'm gonna sit up straight because I've been slouching. And now we're gonna talk to these two. Who should we talk to first? I want to see what Casey's got to say. I want to put off talking to Detective Cross because I know he's going to be mad at me. Babe, isn't it just awful? What the hell happened here? Your guess is as good as mine. I was in the area and decided to swing by. Fran mentioned to me that she'd had the place done up, so I thought I'd take a look at the outside at least. But when I got here, well, this is what I found. Fran? I have a feeling that's a name you've mentioned before. Frantasia. She owns this place. She's also my drag mother of sorts. Does Casey do drag? I wanna see him.
I could not find any records in my database for drag mother.
Ah, right. How to explain? When I first came to the States, I didn't know anyone. I landed at LAX with a makeup palette under one arm and a head full of dreams. Then reality hit, and it hit hard. I met Fran in a club one night, and she took me under her wing. That's when I learned that drag queens will do anything for help with their makeup, even adopt a lost British gay boy.
I see. So she is like a mother figure to you, but not a blood relation.
I thought you had to do drag to be in a drag family. I know, and it does seem a waste not to use these cheekbones for profit, doesn't it? I don't know, I think doing makeup on other people is my calling. And a drag family is full of people who need makeup on them pretty much every day, so it worked out. They were my support network back when I couldn't get a job to save my life. Fran and her sisters put me up, kept me fed, spread the word. Everything I have is thanks to the kindness of queens. Since things blew up with Murder Mystery and the other regular work, though, I've not seen as much of them as I used to, or should do. Where is Fran right now? My voice. I called her just before I spoke to you. She's not turned up yet, though. It always takes her at least an hour and a half to get ready, though, so she's probably mid-beat as we speak. But her club's just been smashed into. Surely she wouldn't spend that long on... Ed likes to draw a line between club life and the rest of his life. Drag only when on the premises. Oh, right. Ed is Fran's boy name. Edwin Tinker. Tinker by name, Tinker by nature.
He mends metal instruments. He is a man of many talents.
No, Tinker is British slang for... you know what? It doesn't matter. Poor Scout. Oh. Magellan's. Kind of a weird name for a gay bar, isn't it? Well, it's not strictly a gay bar. How did Fran describe it? Something like, Magellan's is a port in the storm for those exploring the stormy seas of gender. That's the, family-friendly reason behind the name anyway. Are you a regular? I mean, knowing the owner's gotta be good for some free drinks, right? Fran hasn't owned it for that long. The bar's been here for years, but she only took it over recently. I came here for the big party she threw to celebrate her new venture, but I haven't been back since. We've identified the victim. His name is Oliver Laurel. Doesn't ring a bell, but then again I'm not a regular, so I don't know many of the customers. You don't think it could be, you know, a homophobic attack, do you? We don't even know if he was a customer here. Could have just been a random hit and run. Yeah, I suppose you're right. I'm sorry, babe. My head's all over the place. What are you showing me this for? Just showing up like, hey, I know you're a bit shaken up, but look at this wheel. I got a wheel. Right, let's look at the shoe. No. Speedometer? No. That makes sense. He wouldn't know much about random stuff. Right. Hey, detective. I'm back crashing another crime scene. Should have known he'd call you. Nice to see you too, Detective Cross. If I told you two to stop sticking your noses in and go home, what are the chances you'd actually do it?
I estimate the chance is approximately 0.00001%. That does, however, factor in a small margin of error.
Would that margin of error happen to be 0.00001%?
Bingo!
Teehee. I can't even manage to be mad at you two anymore. Fine. I suppose you did a pretty good job last time, and the crime scene team have just finished up anyway. You can help out, but cause any trouble, and so help me God. Do you have any idea what happened? Looks like a fairly standard hit and run. Well, except they left the vehicle behind, so I guess it was a literal run. Also, the vehicle is a giant stiletto. So, on balance, pretty far from your standard hit and run. Just a little bit. Just a little bit different. This your first death by stiletto? You don't want me to answer that question, trust me. Oh dear. What do we know about this club? I'd have thought that was more of a question for your friend over there.
I do not understand. What do you mean by that?
He means that it's a gay club, and he, being an old straight man, wouldn't know anything about that. Less of the old, thanks, but you're not wrong. This isn't something I know much about. Wait, you're letting us take a look at the crime scene? Forensics have already been and gone, and I've already inspected the scene. There's nothing for you to mess up. At this early stage in an investigation, it's important to consider everything. Every piece of evidence. Every hypothesis. Every hypothesis. So sure, knock yourselves out. Come back here and show me everything you find, and we'll see what your conclusions are. Do we know anything about the victim? He had some ID on him. I'm surprised Robo Boy over there hasn't found it yet. Oh, we have found it. We just wanted to ask you to be polite. Do we have any suspects at this point? Well, the only person with any connection to the incident so far is that friend of yours. Casey, you don't think he did it, do you? I like to keep an open mind at this stage of the investigation. I'd suggest you do the same. It wasn't Casey. It can't be Casey. But he called it in. He did. And then he called you. Are you trying to imply something, Detective Cross? There'll be time for implications later. Right now it's about finding out as much as we possibly can, no matter how innocuous it may turn out to be. We found the ID. Yep, that's the victim, alright. Oliver Laurel. I've radioed his name to the station. They're going to get back once they have more info for me. No wear on the treads and no marks on the floor. Looks like they didn't try to slow down.
That's what I said.
And what do you think that means? What do we think it means?
We found this sneaker, Detective Cross. I have a hypothesis. The presence of only a single sneaker could indicate that our perpetrator only has one leg.
I don't think that's very likely.
But you said we must consider every hypothesis.
Oh, Scout, I love you. I love Scout. I love Scout so much. Did I say every hypothesis? I meant every credible hypothesis. Oh. The dial on the shoe's dashboard was smashed. Indeed it was. What do you think that means?
Hypothesis. The driver of the shoe collided with the dashboard on impact.
Not bad. One to keep in mind for sure. Oh, see, Scout, you did it. You got one. Well, what do you think? I'm gonna be like diplomatically vague. The vehicle hit the club on purpose. The lack of wear on the float's tires, plus the absence of skid marks, point towards that. Indeed they do. What about the victim? Do you think it was deliberate?
I do not believe we can make a call on that either way.
None of the evidence suggests it was deliberate, but neither does anything prove it was accidental. Good. It's important to not jump to conclusions. We can work on theories, but they have to be grounded in real evidence. Hehe, I got complimented. So, what? No. What in the? It's even worse than I imagined. Fran, oh, it's terrible. Thanks, Streisand, you weren't in there. I'm Detective Cross, investigating officer. I appreciate you've only just arrived, but I'd like to ask you a few questions inside, if I may, Miss, What voice should I give her? I want to give her a good voice. I don't know what to give her. Oh. Should I just give her... I feel like I'm... Southern Belle. Southern Belle. You think I can do a southern accent? I can't do a southern accent. This might end up horrifically. See, that's what I think too, but I don't think I can pull it off. That's the problem.
You can call me Fran, and sure, let's head inside, shall we?
What was that? I'm so sorry. Well, we've discovered the bar. Here we go. Oh, I like this bar. I'm the worst.
I can't believe it. Just look at the place.
Okay. Okay. We've got an officer of the victims. What am I doing? I'm so sorry. We've got an officer at the victim's address. He's bringing over some items of interest. I'm gonna wait outside. Honor, you find out what you can from Miss Tasia.
Honestly, just call me Fran.
Right, okay. I'm trying, I swear.
Honor, perhaps we should take a look around inside too.
Yes. Give me a puzzle, get me out of here. I'm so sorry, I promise I tried. 8 in the middle. Eight plus 4. 12, 13. So we've got some overlap here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, overlap. Okay. Thank you. I am so bad at accents. Like, I feel like the only accent I can do a convincing job of is British, and that's because I literally am British. It's not really doing an accent at that point. 12, 13, 14, 15. Ooh, we can do this. 12 and 2. Very nice. Is it cheating? I mean, I can do a great British accent. Like, listen to how convincing this is. Like, I'm doing a pretty good job of it, I think. Ask me to do an American accent, and I'm just, I tend to just like default to Valley Girl. In my accent, my American accent is just me going, like, oh my god, did you like see what? Just what? I don't even know how to try. Like, I'm so bad with accents in general. I can't differentiate between a lot. Wait, I think we can just do 10, 2, 1 as well. Yeah, we can. That's so easy. Okay. Yeah, my accents are terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom. Wait, how many ones is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, we can fill these in. Nice. Got him. Which means we can do these end ones as well. Yeah. Oh, Jejun, I'm absolutely the same. Like, I hear what I want to say in my head, and then I try and say it, and it's... I listen back to myself and cringe, like, what was I trying? What was I doing? Honestly, though, I think your voices are so good, Jejun. Like, I've been enjoying your Danganronpa playthrough so much, because you're just... It's so good. Yeehaw brain off. Darn diddly tootin', rootin' tootin', pointin' shootin'. Yeehaw. Howdy y'all. What am I doing? I feel like that's a really good idea to have like voice types ready to hand, because then you can just be like, alright, this is voice name number 1, and then you actually remember what you're doing as well. This is a very smart. I'm not a smart person, I just start making noises and hope they sound alright. I've had quite a few people so far though say that they like my voices in this, so I'm very happy about that. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's also a 4. Very nice. That's a 3, and those are 4. Right, so this is a 2 and a 1. Wait, that's got to be the 2, isn't it? We can't fit the 2 above that. That's got to be the 1. That's got to be the 2. Okay, there we go. And that's got to be the 2 for that. That's got to be a 5. There we go. I'm doing it. I'm actually doing the puzzle. Yeah, I feel like it's so easy to just like slip into the stereotypes. And it's like at that point I always get worried because I never want it to seem like I'm making fun of someone's accent. Because I've had that happen to me before and it doesn't feel great. So I'm always really worried that someone's going to think I'm making fun of them when I'm really not. Oop. Where are we going? Got them, got them. This could be either of these two. Wait, that's got to be the 4. It's not either of those two. That topper is done. What am I talking about? Yeah, it gets really hard when there's like that little gap in between like funny jokes and then just making fun. I feel like it's a tricky line to tread. Like, a while back there were a load of jokes about like, haha, British VTubers. It's Tuesday in it. making like a big joke about the chew. It's like I say it like Tuesday tuna. It's just how I say it. It's how I normally say it. But it's like it was really funny for a while, and then it got to the point where that was the only joke anyone was making about anything, and I was like, this is getting a bit much now. It's like, yeah, I heard that one before many times. Yay, we found a flag. Yeah. I feel like that's just the internet in general as well, though. Jokes can sometimes outstay their welcome. Especially with memes. Although then you still do get that classic meme that still is just so funny, no matter how long time goes on. There are a lot of these flags around, even for a gay bar.
I like them. They're so colorful. Do you think I could take one? It would look nice in your apartment.
Oh, so you're an interior decorator now. Well, you'll have to ask Fran. Maybe she'll let you take one of the small ones. That's the only thing to investigate in here was the flags. Okay, I see. You're really gonna do this to me? How am I doing this?
Well, there goes my no claims bonus.
That was awful. I'm so sorry. Let me introduce myself. My name is Anna Mizrahi. I am helping Detective Cross out with his investigations.
And I am Scout.
Oh, I know who you are. I've been watching Murder Mystery since Casey got the job there. It's nice to have a celebrity in my little club.
Actually, you're not the first, but you're the first that's not been on the down low, if you catch my drift. Excuse me, but what is a down low?
Oh, right. Well, Scout, sometimes people that are gay or lesbian or whatever choose to hide it.
And then they come to places like ours to kind of let the pressure off a little. They try to be discreet about it.
I feel like I fell into Valley Girl again now. I'm so bad at this.
I still cannot understand why humans pretend to be things that they are not. It's complicated, doll. Sometimes it's just easier that way. Anyway, I'm Frantasia. It's a pleasure to meet you. If only it could have been under better circumstances.
You're the proprietress of this club, right? I know words.
Sure am. Although in some ways it still feels strange to hear people say that. It's not been that long since I took it over, really. Before that, I was just your average gigging about drag queen, and this was one of my regular jaunts. Fast forward a few years and I own the place. Life sure is strange, huh?
Oh, I love her. I'm so sorry for butchering her voice like this. Can you think of any reason why anyone would want to damage your property?
None specifically. We normally get on pretty well with everyone in the neighborhood, even if our customers can be a little rowdy when they leave. Of course, not everyone is quite as enlightened. It's sad, but acts of violence are committed against our community frequently. That'd be my first guess.
If you don't mind me asking, why did it take you so long to get here after Casey called you? Yeah. Anna, you know the answer to this. Don't be rude.
Well, I had to get ready, didn't I? It takes time, effort, and a ton of concealer to look this good at this time of day. Plus, I walked here in heels.
Would you normally be in drag this early in the day?
Hell no, drag hurts. I wouldn't normally come to this club until late afternoon. I tend to at least get a basic beat and look together before coming here, see? Then I only have to top it up or do outfit changes during the night.
This is a basic look?
Oh, honey, you don't even know.
Casey looks terrible. He's clearly really worried about you.
He's a sweet one, isn't he? You know, it's thanks to him that my makeup is so flawless. He taught me a lot.
He mentioned you helped him out when he first got to LA.
He was lost. I could tell the second I saw him. He just had this air of someone who should have filled the room with their presence, but they were holding back. At first I assumed he was a wannabe queen, but it wasn't that. He was ankleless. So I figured I'd help out, just like my drag mother helped me.
I'm glad you did. I don't know where I'd be without Casey. Actually, scratch that. I do know where I'd be. Still stuck in a toxic marriage.
Well, that sounds like a story.
Right, we found a passport on the body. His name was Oliver Laurel.
Oh, the poor thing. Yes, I know him. He'd been coming here regularly for the past few months. At first, he was fairly quiet, blended into the background, but Oliver seemed troubled. I got the impression he was working a lot of things out. Some people start this journey with more baggage than others, if you catch my drift. Anyway,
Come on, Honor, hurry up. I need to talk to Fran.
You're damn right you do, mister. Only way I can get you to visit anymore is by getting a hole smashed in the front of my club.
Stop that guilt tripping right now and give me a hug.
Ouch.
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. I just slipped in my heels last week and totally stacked it. Used my arm to break the fall like an idiot. Doctor says it should heal pretty quick, though. Detective Cross, is everything okay?
An officer just returned from the victim's address. Apparently all of his belongings were just outside in black bags. Oh, I think I see where this is going. And I don't like it.
Let me scan them. I can see if there's anything important inside.
Well, so can our officers, but... what the hell, this might be quicker. I think I know where this is going and I don't like it. Anyway, this is an easy puzzle. I love when it's just straight across like that because I can just do all these first numbers. Just like this. I think someone may have just been kicked out of their home. That's the 3. That's the 7. That's a 2. That's also a 2. I'm guessing. I think it's got to be the 2. Yeah, you're not going to fit all the others in. Otherwise, these are also 1s. Nice. There's the 3. There's the 1. 1, 1. 1, 1, 1. That's so nice. We've already got like this top chunk done. That's so nice. But yeah, honestly, like, if my accents get too bad, just tell me to stop. I don't know what I'm doing. At any time. Ooh, can I do this? 4, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, no, but there is overlap. 1, 1, 2. That's a 3. There's overlap here as well. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A 3 and a 5. I love getting edges on this because it makes it so easy to fill in these edge bits like this. And then, oh, I could have done this row the whole time. It's alright. Well, that's the 3. Sorted. I could probably do this one as well, I think. 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. There we go. So that's got to be like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think those have got to be... Yeah, you're not fitting a 7 in there otherwise. There we go. What now? I'm very excited for the time in the future when my model will be able to detect my frowning and also do a little frown. I find that I furrow my brows so much when I'm playing games like this. Because it, like, makes me think better. overlap on the 5. So then that's got to go there. Then that's the 5, so that's also got to go there. That's done. This is a nice puzzle. Oh, no, that could still be the one. I can't fill that out yet. I mustn't... I can't rush. That's what got me into trouble the last time. Okay, well the 5 goes in there. So that's a 1. That's also a 1. That's a 1. No, I didn't want to... That's a 2. So then the other 1 is going to be on this end. Okay. Could be that or that. Oh, that's the 5, and that's the 2. Okay, we can cross all them off. These ones. These ones, where do these ones go? So many 1s left over. Oh wait, this is a 2 and a 1 and they can only fit in there, so we gotta do that, okay. This should be enough to figure out, I think. Yes. Yes, there we go. That's a 1 and a 1. Those can be crossed off, which means that has got to be there. That's got to be there, and that's got to be there. There we go. Got it. A diary. I feel like this is going to make me sad. I don't want to read this diary. But hey, we're up to E. E is for excellent. E is for... E... I can't think of any other E words. It's excellent. E is for A, but with an E.
This diary could prove useful. Let me read it. Finished. Analyzing text. There are several mentions towards the end of a person he met here. Fran, does the name Roz mean anything to you?
What?
Yes, it does. He's referring to one of our queens, Rosmosis.
These are some great drag names. Anna, are you here? Wait, who's this? Who's this? No, it can't be. That voice, that sounds scarily like is... Oh, please don't let it be the mother. Of course it's the mother. I gave her the most obnoxious voice. Oh god. Don't move. She can't see you if you don't move.
There you are! I want a word with you.
Not this again. Mom, what are you doing here?
What a way to talk to your mother! And after I came all the way down here too!
Hi, Maury! It's voice acting time and the mother's back, and I wish I hadn't given her this voice because it hurts my throat. I didn't ask you to.
No, but Detective Cross did. He said you were playing at being detective again, so I brought backup.
You what? No. Oh no. I was just thinking, how could today get any worse? And then, as if my words had been heard by a malevolent god, here you are. Hello, Honor. Oh my god. What do I say here? Yeah, good morning, Maury. I hope you're having a good morning. What? I want to say all of these. When in doubt, sarcasm. Great. Just what I wanted. A family reunion. Just hear me out, Honor.
He's worried about you. Stop being so defensive for once and listen to us.
When are you going to get it into your head that this isn't any of your business?
I can't talk to you while you're like this. I'm going to wait at your apartment. Come see me when you're being a little more reasonable.
God, thank you. Bye. Yeah, he is. Yeah. Yeah, Casey, he is very stylish. He's the makeup artist who used to do the makeup for Murder Mystery, the TV show. TV show that I got fired from in the first case. And then this guy, this pompous asshole is ex-husband. Oh, Ryan, babe, that was your cue to leave too. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Harder for you to poison honor against me when I'm right here. That cologne could poison anyone at 50 yards, babe. No assistance needed. Will everyone just stop? I don't want to fight, Honor. I just want to talk to you. And if I talk to you, will you leave? I promise. Fine. Casey, go back inside. I'm sure Fran could do with your support. Great. I appreciate you giving me a chance. I'm not giving you a chance. I'm giving you 2 minutes. That's it. What do you want, Ryan? Just say whatever it is and go. I wanted to apologize to you for what happened at the Starshine Awards. What could you be apologizing for? Maybe for undermining me at every opportunity? Or could it be for getting Mom on my case, telling her that I lost my job and that I'd investigated Blake's death? Or perhaps you meant for giving Dick Stanford a $50,000 bribe to make sure we didn't win anything, and then lying to me about it? No worries, you're forgiven. I am? Of course you aren't, you piece of... Why did you do it, Ryan? Did you just want to stick the knife in? Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. I was still hurt. I wanted you to hurt too. It was stupid and it was vindictive, and I'm sorry. Well, it worked. You got what you wanted. Congratulations, I guess? I was an idiot. I was only thinking about myself. I've heard it all before about how sorry you are. It isn't just this occasion, petty and spiteful as it is. It's that you tried to make me think that I was the one in the wrong for questioning you. But that was the moment I remembered everything you put me through. Please, just give me another chance. Why are you suddenly everywhere I turn now? Believe it or not, the point of getting a divorce was to see less of you. It's just coincidence. I happened to be going to the Starshine Awards anyway. You know Blackstock Holdings invested in that film a while back. Coincidence. Right. Definitely wasn't that you wanted to see the effect of your little bribe. Okay, that was part of it. And now here you are, again. Because your mum's worried about you, she asked me to come down to try and talk some sense into you. And of course, her little golden boy came rushing to help. So that's it. Great, you've said your piece. Now go. No, that's not everything I wanted to say. Your mum's worried, Honor. She thinks you're in danger, that you'll end up the same way as... Don't. Don't even go there. Thank you for the posture check. I definitely need it. I don't have to answer to you anymore, Ryan. What I do with my life now is none of your business. You're right, it isn't. But I don't like seeing you make a laughing stock out of yourself. Excuse me? I did want to show you this, but if you're not going to listen to reason, what choice do I have? Oh no. Oh god, okay, where do we start with this? His smug face. I just want to punch him right in his smug face. It's... Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. No. That's not an overlap. There's one off from an overlap. That's so sad. Wait, I think this will overlap though. 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. No, that doesn't overlap either. This is so evil. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that one does. 5, 6, 7. Yes! A single square. Just one square. Right. Oh, hey, Tiffany. Yep. Yep. Oi, get out. Sorry, cat. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Yep, she's decided that suddenly the best place to be is right under my desk, licking my feet. God, why does she always do that? It's like she waits until I'm not paying her attention, then she's like, me, I'm here. Give me fuss, give me love. But then when I actually want to give her fuss and love, she's like, nah, I don't feel like it. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. Oh, it could still fit there. This puzzle's evil. Wait, these ones. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. Okay, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's the overlap on the 3 there. And we got part of the 7 going as well. Okay, this is a tricky one. Oh wait, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. I keep forgetting I can do smaller overlaps. Wait, 3, 3, 2. I think that's just a fill-in one. Yep. Yeah, because this one's only 10 wide. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 6. There we go. I love cats. I love my cat even if she is a little nuisance at times. She's my nuisance. And I love her. 4. Okay, so the 1 and the 4 are going to fit in this top bit, and we can't fit a 2 in as well. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 2 and 1 in here. No overlap, but we got these overlaps at least, which means we can do that. And we got that. And we got that. And we got that. Hey! Ah, progress. Right, that's a 3 and a 2. What am I doing there? Well, this is the 5, but it could connect up here, I think, still. 1, 2, 1, 1. Yeah, it could still connect there, so we can't fill that out yet. Oh, wait! 1 and 4 and 1. It fits now. There we go. Yes. And we got this 5. That's a 3. That's a 1. This is also a 1, I think. That's got to be a 1. That's a 1. Hey! That's the 3, and that's got to be a 1. Ah, progress. Progress is so sweet. Okay, what now? I am probably gonna miss a lot of very easy things. Oh, yeah. One more there. Oh, and then we've got the bottom of the 6, so we know it's got to be that. Oh, that's good. That's good. We still don't know if this 7 connects here or goes up here, though. That's what I would like to know. And this 5, is it there or there? Ah! 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could be either still. It's so hard. I feel like this is safe to fill in, really, but it's not guaranteed. It could be up here. It could be there. It's... oh, I can't risk it. I think it's got to be here. I'm gonna do something I never usually do, and I'm gonna fill it in, judging by the picture that it makes. I feel like that looks right as a picture. I feel like that looks right, so I'm hoping it is. And that's how I'm making my progress here. 3, 2, 1. I think it's right. I think this is right. But I totally cheesed it. This is not the way you're meant to do this. There we go. How to do picross the cheaty way. Look at the picture and see what looks right. Hey, it's worked though. Sometimes you just gotta take a risk. Okay, that's done. There's a 2 in here. Where around is the 2? It's that way. There we go. Picture drawing! Success! There we go. Still an E, but I got it.
It appears to be an article about our investigation into Blake's death. The headline is Murder Misguided.
It's not exactly complimentary. Let me see that. Without writers to guide her, is Honor Mizrahi losing the plot? Freshly ejected from her role in Murder Mystery, Honor looks like she's having trouble separating fact from fiction. A source on the production told us that she tried to investigate the murder of her showrunner Blake Patterson and got it horribly wrong. Her efforts led to a fan being wrongly accused of the murder and the real culprit escaping, who later committed suicide. Close friends are worried that without the show to anchor her, she's becoming convinced that she actually is a detective, a delusion that's caused more harm than good. This kind of press isn't going to help you find another role. People think you're having a breakdown. Do you really want that? They what? That's ridiculous. Why did you really show me this, Ryan? I know it wasn't just to make me feel bad. Sharp as always. Come and work at Blackstock Holdings, Honor. I know you're worried about earning enough to keep yourself afloat, but I can help. You're offering me a job? You don't even have to work with me. It can be in a different department, a different office. Hell, I'll open a new office in Cuba if that's what it takes. But I want to help. How reassuring. Well, if that's everything, you'll be on your way now, right? Honor, listen. You know what? Fine, I'll go. I need to clear my head after all this anyway. Honor, wait, just think about it.
Honor.
My head whirled with questions. Why was everyone interfering in my life all of a sudden? How was I suddenly fodder for gossip columnists? Words. Columnists. Columnists, yeah. Second guessing myself there. Leaving Ryan was supposed to get me back in control of my life, and now everyone was suddenly trying to tell me what to do. Uncertainty tumbled around in my head as I walked, further and further away from the club, away from where I thought I wanted to be, until... Huh? The studio? How did I end up here? Maybe my body's trying to tell me something. Oh god, what am I doing? Maybe Ryan's right. Maybe this detective turn will make me lose all credibility. It feels like everyone is trying to push me away from this. Are they right? Should I stop being so stubborn? No. Stubborn is good sometimes. Sometimes.
I believe in you, Honor.
Scout, you followed me?
Yes, you seemed troubled.
It's hard to explain, Scout.
There is still much about humans that I don't understand. They are so different from things. Things are immutable. They have clear traits that I can observe. Cloth square, rigid pole, rainbow stripes. However, people are different. They have emotions, which they can hide or show in different ways. This is hard for me to discern. I can detect basic emotional patterns, but when we first met, I always struggled to understand you. I assumed my routines were faulty, but now I think this is because you were hiding your feelings. But ever since we teamed up, ever since you started being a detective, they have started returning clear results. The margin of error is now negligible, and the routines all agree you are happy.
Guess I've got a masochistic side. I want to say because I've been with you. I love Scout. Scout, you deserve a compliment. Yeah, I have been happy. Ever since I met you. Who knew that a flying robot was what I was missing in life?
I enjoy being with you too, Honor.
But it's not just about how I feel. Well, it's not just about how I feel, it's about my future. You saw what that paper said. I'm a laughingstock. They think I'm having a breakdown.
Didn't you tell Becky that it doesn't matter what other people think of you?
You don't miss a beat, do you?
I make sure to save important discoveries in my long-term memory. Honor, my creator didn't teach me much about feelings, but I do know that happiness is a good thing, a thing that people strive for.
Yeah, Scout is the cutest little robot, absolutely. I love this little bag of bolts. He's so sweet.
In other words, I want you to keep going because I want you to be happy, Honor.
Oh. That's some pretty solid logic. It's almost like you're a robot or something. But you're right. I can't tell Becky she should believe in herself if I can't do the same. It doesn't matter what anyone else says. If it's making us happy, let's keep doing it.
Yes, this is the logical conclusion.
Come on, buddy. We've got a murder to solve. Oh.
I don't detect Ryan anywhere in the vicinity.
Looks like he finally got the message. Well, time to continue the investigation, I guess.
Also, don't forget that your mother is waiting for you at home.
Great. Guess we're probably gonna have to go home, aren't we? Detective, we need to talk about my mother. Guess I should explain. You can explain after I've done a picross puzzle to calm down. Where is puzzle? Where puzzle? Puzzle, puzzle. Puzzle, puzzle. Puzzle, puzzle. Puzzle, puzzle. Wait, where puzzle? Puzzle? Puzzle! The scanning is so weird sometimes. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. This is a long one. Cross this way. So I'm going to start with the top columns to try and get some overlaps in, because I think there'll be quite a few here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. Yeah, there's only one there, okay. No, that will be a 1 though. I know that much at least. And... well, that's a 5. That's connected, so that means that these two have to be the 1, 1. That's a nice start, there we go. Got quite a few in there. 2 and a 2. Right. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's already the overlap. We've already got that one filled in. What else is there? Huh. I was gonna say, yeah, that's got to be the 3. So that means the 2 has got to fit in here somewhere. This is the start, so it's got to be the 4. There we go, okay. Got a bit more filled in. It can't be there. Or there. So we're not fitting a 2 in that single gap. Oh, I need a drink. Ah. Yeah. More energy juice. While I figure out what the heck I'm doing. This is going to be a 2, I think, but I don't know which way around. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. We've got a 3 overlap there, okay. Oof, what else is there? Well, there's a 5 here, so 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a single overlap. I'll take it. That's one more square than we did have. But here, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 1, 2. Nah, no overlap. Still! Puzzles are definitely getting harder. And I kinda like that. But I'm also kinda just like, I wanna know where the story's going now as well. So. This is all my stubbornness as well, like I refuse to use the hints. I refuse to use all of these tools. I said I'd do it on my own and I will, darn it. 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, yeah, there's still no overlap. It'd be there. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, this 115 feels evil as well. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. It could all fit in there. Theoretically, it could. That's why I can't fill anything else out. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh well, if that's the 4, then I can fill that one out at least. Okay. Yes, I will absolutely do this on my own. It may take me a while, but I'm stubborn. I'm determined. I will get it done. It is both a good and a bad quality of mine. I can be very stubborn sometimes. If I get my mind set on something, then damn it, I'm gonna do it. Even if it takes me way longer than it should, I will do it. 1, 1, 2, 3. No overlap there. Ah! What else is there? 4 and 1. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 4 overlap at least. Okay. Because it could either be that and here, filling in that to make it 4 and then the 1, or it could be the 2 up here to make that a 4 and that's the 1. Oh, either way that's going to be filled in. There's no other way to fill that in. Because if it goes down any lower you can't get the 1 in. There's no space there. Right. Me desperately trying to justify my own decisions to myself in the hopes that I have not messed everything up horrifically. Okay, that's the 1, so that's the 4. Okay. I hope. At this point, I'm just here like, well, there's one way to find out. Wait, is that the 3 then? 1, 1, 1, 2. Overlap there. And we get the 4. Progress. Yes, that's what I like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, we can fill that in as well now. There we go. That's a 4. This is a 2, so we can block those off. Ah. What now? Oh, the 3. The 3 for here, and then that's a 1. So then those 2 ones have got to go like that. Oh, I can cross all that off as well. We got this 4 at the top. 3. The 5 is around here. 4. That's gotta go there. Question mark. That's gotta. It's gotta. Does it? My uncertainty. I need to be more confident. I need to just believe that I've got it right. Because I know what I'm doing. Theoretically. 1, 1, 1, 2. That can be filled in. There's the 2 is there. Oh wait, these as well. And the 3. Hey, there we go. Got a big chunk filled in now. There we go, got it. Success. Who needs hints? Not me. Ah. Sorry, I'm readjusting my position. My chair is so squeaky. I really need a new chair. Who needs hints? We found this bottle of our own accord. See, I get all the bonuses, like the no assist bonus. That's what I want. I'm aiming for that delicious S rank, so I need the no assist bonus. But I don't need assistance anyway.
These fragments of glass do not appear to be from the window. Their curvature suggests they were originally from a rounded object.
Maybe a bottle? It's kind of sticky. Are there any pieces with the label on?
Yes, here. It's Sambuca.
Oh, I have Sambuca memories. Memories I would rather not have, but we won't talk about it. Ah, so that's where that aniseed smell's coming from. Well, come on then, get it over with. Why did you have to call my mom? She made me promise that I would if I saw you back on a crime scene again. She's a very persuasive woman. I knew this was too good to be true. The difference is, I didn't particularly want to this time. I'm done trying to persuade you to leave this alone. I don't like it, but I know when I'm fighting a losing battle. Unfortunately, she doesn't. So what, are you gonna call her every time I get within 50 yards of you? That's gonna get real old real quick. Trust me, I have no desire to get involved in a family dispute. I just felt like I owed your mom a favor, but it's done now. Let's just move on. Huh? Why would you owe mom a favor? I said, let's move on. Suspicious. So, what's our next move? I'm taking another look out here, see if there's anything we missed. We were looking into Oliver's diary before your mom turned up. Why don't you go ask Miss Fran about it? Detective Cross, you seem to be having real trouble with Fran's name. Got something against drag queens? Don't be ridiculous. What do I care what clothes someone wears? I'm just new to all of this. What do I call her? Is it okay to say her? What about if she's not in a dress?
My creator also failed to tell me much about drag queens.
I'm no expert, but I think it's pretty simple. Call them what they ask you to call them. So in this case, Fran. And while she's dressed like that, use she. If she's dressed in men's clothes, then it's probably safe to call him Ed and use he. Although I guess it can differ from person to person. Okay, I think I've got it. Things never used to be this complicated. It's not complicated, it's just call people what they want to be called. It's just for that, I just want to show them the pride flag just to see what happens. That one of those pride flags. I've got nothing against that stuff, but I don't understand why they need a parade about it. You surprise me, Detective. You must be confronted with a lot of the dark side of humanity as part of your job, right? More than I'd like. Well then, don't you think people coming together to celebrate love is something worth doing? You make a pretty good point. You know, it's kind of reminds me of when I came out to my mum and, like, bless her, she's like the sweetest person in the world, but she had so many questions, and it's... I guess it is a generational gap, because it's the kind of stuff I wouldn't even consider a question. It's... the power of the internet as well, though, I suppose. It's a lot easier to find out information and just, like, figure things out that way. Seems like Roz and the victim had some kind of bust-up. Then we need to get her here quick. See if Fran's got any way of contacting her. What? What's that?
This glass was mixed in amongst the other glass from the window.
We think it was a bottle of Sambuca. Yeah, it's really funny in a way, because I can understand people getting sick of questions, and like, especially if it's the same ones being asked all the time, but I would always much rather clarify things and make a positive impact that way than be like, stop asking questions, just Google it, and like give people a negative impression. And I've had so many like late night conversations with my mum that have gone amazingly well. It's literally just not knowing. It's the kind of stuff that, like, it wasn't as apparent like back in the day. People hid it a lot more, so people didn't know about like LGBT stuff in general. So it's like, if anyone ever has any questions, I'm always more willing to answer them than just be like, you should know that. Because it's the same with anything. If people don't know something, then they don't know it. It's not their fault. It's just about getting the education to then actually know. I'm not the best at wording things, but but yeah, I'm always more happy to clarify things than I don't want people to ever think, well, I can't ask that because they'll get mad or stuff like that. It's really awkward either way. It's generational gaps. But I'm very glad that Detective Cross seems like a decent guy as well. I may shake my head and be like, oh, sometimes, but it's not from a place of like anger or hate. It's just like, oh, it's this again. I see that I'm icy. Oh, I'm gonna kill my brother. Right. Huh. Can't say I've ever had it myself. Me neither. Why was there Sambuca? Well, I guess we gotta go talk to Mom. Is there anything else inside the bar? I don't think so. Oh wait, yeah, there is. Oh, sorry, Mom. I'm ignoring you. What about Grandmama Krista? How's she doing?
Oh, you know her, always falling into some kind of ridiculous anecdote. I'd swear they were all lies if I hadn't been there for some of them. I'm supposed to be going... I'm supposed to be going to New York to see her tomorrow, but what with all this...
You are not cancelling that trip. You go. I'll sort all this out.
Are you sure? I'll get as much sorted today as I can. Oh, you are, dear.
I know, but she's family, and who knows how long you've got left with her. Best to enjoy those moments while you can.
Don't let her hear you say that. You know she's been keeping a brick in her bag ever since Stonewall.
I wasn't talking about her.
You shady ass no.
The Wanderer returns. Sorry, just needed to get away for a bit. I'm not surprised you needed to reload. Babe, you gave him both barrels. Oh, I was so proud. You were listening? Yeah, of course I was listening.
Until he thought you were coming back in here, at which point he jumped away from the door like a startled cat. It was just your crazy ex, though.
I'd have really put him in his place, but I didn't want Fran to have to deal with 2 dead bodies today.
Such a thoughtful boy. Anyway, dear, he left something for you. It's over there.
His accent's just falling apart every time. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm so sorry. Oh, what's over here? It's... oh, big one. Big puzzle. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we've got an edge to start with, so that's nice. That's better than starting with nothing. I think this is 13, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Space. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the overlap. But I guess we've got an extra overlap because we added a square, so we got that at least. Wait, that's a 6. Oh wait, so that means that's that. Okay. This is what I like. When the puzzles do themselves. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, it could still be the bottom. I can't fill that out yet. It could be 2 and then 9. Okay. Better to be careful. Much better to be certain. 3, 4, 5. And that's a 5. There we go. I love this music. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. There's no overlap for the 3. But we got these 6s. That's good. Right, that's a 2. 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. I'm just taking any overlap I can get at this point. Ooh, wait, that's blocked off, so that 6 has got to go there. Nice. That can't go there, so it's got to be there. It's all about the overlaps. Ooh. 1, 2, 3. I think that's going to be there. Yeah, that's got to be there. Because this is the 3, we can't fit another 1 before that. Nice. Got him. That's the 3, that's the 2. That's also a 2. This is a 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's not there. Or there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Overlaps! Yay! What else have we got? That's the 4. 2, 2, 1. Yeah, it's gotta be that, okay. Yeah, I could have filled that one in from the beginning. But I did not. Oh wait, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay. So these have got to be here if we're going to fit all those ones in. Excellent. Oof. 5, 6, 7. Oh, what's counting? 8, 9. Got him. There's the 8. That's the 3. 1, 2, 3. Right. Oh, that can go there then. That's a 1 in this column. 1 space 1, 2, 3. A little bit of overlap. That's gotta go there. That's gotta go there. Wait, what's this one? 2 and 3. What's this? That row's done. Column. Row, column, same difference. Got that 2. 1, 1, 2. Oh wait, that's a 3. And that's the other 3. So it's gotta be like that. It's gotta be a 2. Because of this row. Ah, this is... That can't go there, I think. Yeah, so that's gotta go there. Because of the 1s, it's a 1, so that had to be blocked off. Oh wait, and these ones go here. They fill themselves out. It's very nice. That one's gotta go there. What else have we got? Can have a look while I have a drink. Haha. See, I don't even need hydrate commands anymore, I actually remember. Sometimes. I sometimes remember. That's the 2. 1, 2, 3, and 2. That's... Oh, 3. It's gotta go there. Okay, that's a 2. So that's the first one in this bit. I feel like it's gonna be making like a curve down this way. So this is probably here. But I don't want to fill it in just yet. 1, 2, 1, 2. Because we all know what happens when I do that. 1, 1, 1. Nice. Okay. That's a 2 there. These are the 3 ones. And that's got to be the 4. Success. Oh yes. Yes, I think I'm on the right track with the diagonals, so. Oop. So that's going to be the 3 at the top, I think. Yes. Yes, things won't fit in any other way, so I think it's got to be that. That's got to be the 1 and the 3 here. That's got to be filled in. Okay. There's the 2. 1, 1, 2. Yes. Nearly there. 2 and a 2. Yeah! We got it. What is that? Oh, a laptop! That's got some good information.
Oh, it's a portable computer.
There's a note attached. For the new job. I spoke to your mum. She's on board. Give it some thought. Ryan. Oh my god. Using money to solve things as usual. No thanks. Chuck it in the trash.
I see. Unwanted electronics are to be disposed of, like me.
No. Scout, baby, it's okay. No. Scout, that's not what I meant. Let's keep it. Hey, maybe you could use some of the parts yourself or something.
An upgrade would be nice. Perhaps I could upgrade my CPU. Ooh. Or maybe replace my screen with a color TFT panel. Or...
Phew. That was a close one. Poor guy. Oh. What else is here? What is on the table? Or around the table, or under the table. 2, 1. I love Scout so much. I'm so sad that I missed the Scout skin in Fall Guys. I really wish I had it. But I'd just spent all of my crowns on the Kiss in Her Eye outfit, and I was like, ah, I have none left. And I don't have the energy to grind this game. So I ended up not getting it. Oh, I haven't played Fall Guys yet with my new computer parts. I gotta do that at some point. 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. It could be any of those. It's not guaranteed yet. I can't fill these in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. 5 space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice, got that overlap at least. And wait, how many 5s is that? One. How many 5s? How many 1s even? I think it's 5 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a 2. No, there's not enough overlap. Curse these small numbers. Oh, I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a car revving up outside my house. It was happening all of yesterday too. I have no idea why they're revving so much. There's not really much to show off to around here. It's like trees and elderly people. Which is nice because it's usually very calm. But yeah, when people decide to rev their cars up, it always makes me wonder, like, why are you doing that? That's the 5 done. Okay, that's nice. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, and that 3 is done as well. Nice. Yeah. I hear way too many people revving their cars outside my house. The joys of living on a main road. Yeah. I feel quite lucky that my house is kind of out of the way of a lot of things, so there's not usually excess traffic noises. It's also very nice because there's a lot of cats that wander around. Boop, there's the 4 done. That's nice. Which side is this for? Oh wait, I can fill those in though because you can't squeeze a 1 in there now. There we go. 1 and a 1. That's got to be a 3. So that's got to be the 2, so that's got to be the 4. Very nice. 1, 1, 2, 2. Yeah, I can fill that in as well. Yeah! Oh, that's a 4. Okay. Can't be that, so it's got to be that. Nice! We're getting there. It's got to be a 2. It's got to be a 2, so that 1's got to go there. That's a 2. That's a 2. Very nice. But now what? Does this 3 go here or down here? Cannot tell you. Oh, we can fill that 3 in though. That's a 2. There's a 1. Wait, so that's the 5 and the 1. Okay. And the 3. Okay, we've got that row too. Oh, we might be able to do this as well, because that's got to be a 1 and a 1 and a 1. Oh, there's still 1 questionable. Oh, wait, no, it can't be there, because that's 6. Down here. Okay, so it's got to be there. Nice! Got it. We've got all this edge now as well. Ha ha ha! Still not sure about this. It could be either of these. But this is very nice. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 space 2. 3, 1, 1, 2. Nah, there's no overlap there. Wait, what about these ones? 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, yeah, we can do that. Hey! We could have done that one from the beginning, and I didn't spot it until now. As is usually the way when I play this. Well, this is a 6, so that's 2. Oops. Oh wait, that's across anyway. Oh, so that's the 1 and that's the 2. Okay. I'm numing through this now. It's all about just getting that one good hook. Like you get your claws into it and you realize, yes, this piece must go here now. This must be filled. What about this? 1, 1, 1. Oh, 3
Have
ones.
a monster on me, cat jam.
Oh, thank you so much for the donation. Oh, thank you. I will absolutely have a monster in your name. I'll finish this one as well. Cheers. Thank you so much for the donation. I'm so glad you were able to stop by as well. It's nice to see you here. I can fill in these ones, okay. 3, 1. Okay. Oh, I didn't expect to get a donation though, thank you! Oh, one more. Yes! Thank you so much. Happy dance, we found a coat! Come on, this is enough for a D, right? Surely. No, still not D.
Honor, I think this coat might be worth looking at.
Oh, I just realised I forgot to renew the sub on my bot. Whoops, I should do that at some point. Oh, gross, it's really sticky.
Perhaps you should smell it to see if it can be identified.
I bet it's Sambuca. Is this really what my life has come to? Sniffing sticky things on crime scenes. Oh wow, yeah, that's aniseed.
It must be Sambuca from that bottle we found outside.
Haha. Hey, whose coat is this?
What can I get you, dear? Oh, right, I went into bartender mode for a second there.
I've any kind of accent has fallen apart entirely, I'm so sorry. When we were talking earlier, you mentioned something about Roz, the one mentioned in Oliver's diary?
Oh, yes, right. Well, I was hoping not to bring her into this, but Rosmosis is one of our regular performers here. She runs a couple of nights a week. She and Oliver, they knew each other.
How did Roz and Oliver know each other?
Like I said, Roz runs quite a few nights here, and Oliver was a regular. One of the last entries in Oliver's diary read, "She doesn't understand me. Despite everything she hid from me, I'm the one that's ended up in the cold." Well, they always seem to get on fine. I'd often see Oliver talking to her at the end of the night. But then a few nights ago, they had a huge argument. Things turned nasty and Roz threw Oliver out, made me ban him from the premises. Every night since then, Oliver's been outside, completely bladdered, as Casey might say. What does, but it means he was drunk, very drunk. He begged to be let in, but what's the use of barring someone if you reverse it immediately? So he just stayed out there shouting and screaming at everyone. It wasn't great for business, but like I said, he was a troubled soul. Had he been sleeping out there too? I don't think so. He's certainly never been around in the daytime. Why do you ask?
His belongings were in bags outside his apartment, so it looks like he'd been evicted from his residence. Might also explain why he was in front of the club this morning. Was he outside when you left the club last night?
Not that I saw, but I'll lock everything from inside and then leave from the back door, so I wouldn't have seen him if he was there.
Ooh, I hope you have nice food, Yonji. Thank you so much for sticking around. I hope you're enjoying it. Do you know where Roz is right now?
On her way here. That detective of yours asked me to ring her, but turns out she was on her way here anyway.
How interesting. Any ETA?
Roz comes when she comes. She's kind of a free spirit.
Let's show. Oh, let's ask about the flags, actually. There's a lot of these rainbow flags up. Is it Pride season?
Sure is. This month we take 3 to 4 times more than usual.
So the float must have been for the parade.
Yes, I assume so.
Sorry, put my teeth in.
Yes, I assume so. Fran, may I please take one of the little flags? They're so colorful. Sure thing. I probably went a little overboard anyway. Thank you so much. I promise to take good care of it.
Bless. Yeah, we found some smashed glass outside.
If it's smashed glass you're looking for, I've got a load on the inside too. Just look behind you. No, its curvature suggests it was part of a bottle. We were thinking it might be Sambuca. Sambuca? We don't get many people drinking that here. Although, come to think of it, it was Ollie's drink of choice.
So it could have belonged to him?
He's been out there most nights this week, and he seemed pretty drunk, so it's definitely possible. We usually clean the outside area just before we open up, and there wasn't any glass yesterday, so it must have been from last night.
Interesting. This is what Ryan left for me.
Ah, so he's one of those men who apologizes with fancy gifts?
Something like that. Doesn't work on me anymore, though.
Good for you, girl. It's important to know your worth. But if you're not gonna be hitting that, I don't suppose you'd give me his number? What? I got bills to pay too, you know.
Fran, is this coat yours?
No, I think that's...
What do you think you're doing with my coat, huh? No, I was just... Cool, you jets. I was only pulling your leg. Well, I'll be. Sure did a number on the front, didn't they? You all okay, Fran?
I'm fine, if a little shaken.
When I find who did this, I'll make 'em wish they never left their mama's pouch.
Oh, Otter, this is Rosmosis, the queen we were talking about.
I knew it! I knew my ears were burning. Well, pleasure to meet you.
Say, you look awful familiar.
Well, I got it! I saw you in Celeb Life, right? I haven't missed an issue for 10 years. Probably. I don't pay much attention to that stuff.
Didn't you say that Celeb Life was garbage for people that don't have lives themselves?
I scout! What did that little rust bucket say to me? Anyway, could I have a quick word? Oh, she is fabulous. Look at that. Did I finish talking to Fran? I think I did. Wait, I want to go through all the evidence just in case. This is all going to be the same, I think. Yep. Yeah, that's... Okay, we got that. Okay, let's... Should I talk to Roz? Oh, wow. She's fabulous. Well now, what can I do you for? You work here, right? Couple of nights a week, yeah. Some nights I perform, some nights I host, but either way, it's full-on rosmosis. Full-on is apt. You mean the look? Yeah, that's the point. One of our regulars once described my look as like a punch to the face personified. And he was one of the few I hadn't actually punched.
Honor, she scares me.
How do you know the victim? What? Who's the victim?
His name was Oliver Laurel.
What? No. I hear you had a disagreement with him a few days ago. It sure was a mess, yeah, to be honest. I don't really know how it happened, but... What was it about? Ollie he was working a lot of stuff out, you know. A lot of people here are, in the beginning at least. He came from a very strict background, Christian, Catholic, something that began with a C. Had a lot of repressed shame, so probably Catholic. His parents kicked him out and then, well, he came here. I think he was looking for his tribe. How did you end up in an argument? Well, he told me he liked drag queens. He thought he was gay, but there was something about drag queens tickled his pickle, I guess. Happens more than you'd think. Then a few days back, he told me that he liked me. Liked me. I was flattered, of course, but... Well, I had to tell him that I'm not a dude, and that's when things went south. Wait, you're a woman? Anyway, that made poor Ollie even more confused. I took it the wrong way and thought he was turning me down, which made me see red, and I hit him. Fran thought he'd hit me, so she barred him. We have a very strict policy about any kind of violence or threatening behavior here. Well, from the customers, at least. I was gonna get him on board when it had all calmed down, but I didn't get a chance. I hope you don't mind, but I'd just like to make sure I have this totally straight. You're a drag queen, but you're a woman? Sure am. I'm what some call a bio queen, which just means I came out of my mama's hidey hole with all the female equipment. Wow, I just assumed all drag queens were men. How did you end up doing this? I came to LA expecting to find my fortune in Hollywood. Of course, I was wet behind the ears then. Thought there'd actually be parts for someone that looked like me, didn't I? When the truth sunk in, I figured I'd get into comedy. That morphed into performance, which became what you see now. I never really felt much at home with females' gender stereotypes, so Roz is my way of taking them to the extreme, kinda giving you everything at once, you know? Do you get much work? Most of the gay clubs won't hire me because I'm not a guy. Seems hyperfemininity is just for the boys, who'd have thought it, huh? Fran's been good to me, though. She knew I could entertain a crowd, and that was all she cared about. Could you tell me about your whereabouts last night? Sure, I was working here until about 11:30 p.m, and then I went straight home. Did you see Oliver on your way out? No, can't say I did. Only, Fran mentioned that he was outside the club most nights recently, and obviously he was there when he... Oh, yeah, I saw him out there a couple times this week, but he wasn't always there, you know, he'd come and go, but yeah, he wasn't there when I left last night. Yep, not sure what to tell you about that, to be honest with you. Yep, let's just go through all of the evidence, just in case. Just in case of something. I just need to check. We found this broken glass outside. Oh? Probably from a beer bottle or something, right? People are always dropping stuff out there. Smells like sambuca to me. What are you, some kind of dog? I'm not sure what all this is about. I didn't even see Oliver last night. You might want to reconsider that statement. Why is that, darling? Because I think you did see him. Oh yeah? What makes you think that? The coat and the broken bottle. Haha. We found this bottle smashed outside near the crash site. It's pretty clear that it's a bottle of Sambuca. And? Well, we know that was Ollie's favourite drink. We also know that this coat is yours and that it's covered in Sambuca. What are you trying to insinuate, huh? Why don't you come out and say it?
Come on, Roz. No good can come from hiding the truth.
Okay, fine. So maybe I did see Ollie last night. When I was leaving, he was out there. He came at me yelling about how he'd lost everything, his home, and now his friends too, and that's when he spilled the sambuca on me, and I saw red, and, well, I might have swung my bag at him once, or twice, or... Why didn't you tell us this earlier? Because it makes me look bad, and it's totally unrelated to that crash. Besides, you ain't even a police officer. No, she's not. But I am. What? I want to talk to you. Get a proper statement. And we'll do it at the station. Given that you've lied to us already, I don't trust you to not tamper with evidence. But I... Good work with that inconsistency, Anna.
I helped too.
Listen, while I'm handling this, there's something else I want you to take a look at. Please don't tell me this is more busy work. Uh-oh. Here we go. Oh, big one. Can we do the 33111? 33111. Okay, not quite. But we've got some overlap. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hana, hello! Good time for a posture check. I was leaning over so much. Hello, good morning! Get my brain juice going. Thank you so much. Hi, how's it going? I am back in the puzzle brain. I'm already stuck on this one. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. Nah, there's no overlap. Oh, I'm so glad you could as well. I got so excited about actually being able to raid you the other day because we never usually stream at the same time, so like it was fun. I was just like, oh hell yeah, it's time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, that connected. Okay. That's gonna be a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Nice. Okay, there we go. That's a good start. It's so hard when they're such small numbers, like the 1, 2, 1s. It's... Oh wait, I think I could do this. 1, 2, 3, 4 space. 1, 2, 3, 4 space. 1, 2. Okay, almost. 1, 2, 3, 4 space. 1, 2, 3, 4 space. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get them overlaps. Oh, might be able to do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's going to be the 2. Yeah, I think we can do that as well. Nice! There we go. Boop, 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 boop. Got them, got them. Haha! Good progress. It's going well so far. Before I started this, I was I decided I was gonna do the memory before I do the actual story. So I was gonna do that off stream, but I forgot to do it. Like, I got stuck on the S rank puzzle, and I was like, oh, I'll do it later, and I forgot. So I did that on stream. Messed it up twice, and had to restart. So it was an interesting start, but I did it. I did it. We got there in the end. And that's what matters. Okay, I don't know if that's enough for there, so I'm not going to risk it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, yeah, that goes there. And that goes there. Okay! Doing a bit of progress. But yeah, generally it is going pretty well. I always love me some picross murder mystery time. Okay, we got the 4s, yes. It's always a bit harder when my brain decides it doesn't want to cooperate and it's like, oh, thinking? You wanted to think? You actually wanted some intelligent thoughts? Haha, funny joke. 2, 4, okay, that's an overlap. But I'm getting there. It's all the lack of overlap is the hardest part here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, that's gotta be a 1 then, so... Okay... Is that the 3 or is that the 2? Oh, it could be either. I can't fill that out yet. Ah! The worst part when there's... Ugh, the slightest chance that it could be something else, I'm just like, I can't risk it. I'm not gonna make the same mistakes I made earlier. Oh, okay, we've got the bottom though now at least. The 5 and the 3. There we go. There we go. That's nice. Still don't know which is the 2 and the 3, but this'll do. Right, where else am I? I feel like this kind of game might be really interesting to watch with like an eye tracker. Like to see where I'm looking at on the screen because my eyes dart around so much when I'm playing this. Oh, I hope your shopping goes well. Thank you so much for stopping by. And thank you so much for the donation. I will absolutely treat myself to a monster in your name. Thank you. I hope you buy nice things. Doot, doot, doot. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Oh, that's got to be the 4 there then. 1 space 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey! And that's also got to be a 3 then as well, so that's got to go there. So that is the 3. Yay, so that's the 2. Getting there slowly but surely. That's got to be the 4, so that one's got to go there. That's a 1, that's also a 1. Can go either side of that. Alright, what else do we need? Well, that's the other 4, so it can't go there. Oh wait, there we go. Oh, there's only one more here, but it could be any of these, so can't do that yet. Oh, can do that though. 1 space 6. Nice! And the 2 is somewhere in this gap. Another 2 is somewhere in this gap. Oh wait, this is 2, 2. That fills that perfectly. There we go, there's the 4. Which means that's got to go like that. And the 1s have got to go there. That's the 3. That's a 5. That's a 1. There's going to be a 2 in here. So that's got to be the 1. And then the 4 goes in here somewhere. That's the 2, so we don't need these. Right, well that's filled. That can be crossed off. That's a 1. That's also a 1. That's also a 1. A. That could be a 1 or it could be a 3. I'm not sure which one it is. So I must leave that one for now. Oh, I can fill in the 2 on this though. I keep forgetting to... I always get so focused on either just the rows or just the columns that I realise I'm filling things out and it's like, oh wait, that makes this really obvious now. Yeah, like this is a 2, so it can't go there. This is... oh, there's one more 1 on this row somewhere. Wait, the 4 and a 2, so it can't go there, so it's got to go there. And the 2 goes in here. So that's got to be the 3, which means the 1's got to go there. Ah, ha, ha. I do love it when a plan comes together. That's a 2. This is also a 2, but which way around? This way around. There we go! I got him. Ooh, an awards photo. Interesting. Yes, we're up to D! D for detective. D for dang we good. D for drinking monster. Ah. Wait, what? How on earth do you have this? You recognize it? This is a photo of the Miss Terry cast and crew at the Starshine Awards, the year we won Best New Show. But
It looks like Blake's face has been circled.
we found it in Frank Pritchell's, Tully's apartment. I'm convinced there was more to his death, so I've been investigating on the side. I'm so glad you like the robot voice. Everyone seems to like robot voice the best, and I'm glad because Scout is best character, honestly. Scout is my favourite. But that doesn't make any sense. KC took this photo. He used my camera. And when I got it developed, I gave it to Mom. That's the only copy.
So if Sharon had it, how did it end up in Frank's apartment?
Guess the best place to get that answer is straight from the horse's mouth. Don't tell her I called her that, okay?
A new mystery. Let's head back to your apartment.
We could always just move somewhere else and never go back. How attached are you to that apartment anyway? Fine, fine, let's go see Mom. Yeah, I want to talk to KC first. Wow, so much drama and it's not even midday. Thanks for sticking up for me earlier, Casey. I hope you don't mind that I told you to stand down. I get it, but... you know, one day, I hope you'll really let me off the leash with him. I've been storing up a lot of things I want to say to that slimy knuckle-dragger. Trust me, I know the feeling. We'll get our chance someday. I can't believe he had the audacity to rig the Starshine Awards just to get back at you. What a weapons-grade wanker. What's your take on all this? Do you think Roz did it? I mean, the girl's got more issues than variety. I like her, but I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of her. But do I think she'd drive a giant pride parade float into someone? No, she's more reactive than that. She'd just punch them into a fine pâté instead. Pâté? How refined. It's not refined. You're just American. Anyway, she's clearly a person of interest. She knew a lot about Ollie, especially his recent mental state. Could be important. What are your plans now? You thinking of sticking around? Yeah, I want to see if there's anything I can do to help Fran. Sorting all of this out is going to be quite the ball ache. I'm still feeling guilty for not being around as much anyway, so this feels like a good opportunity to make amends. Flag. Why are you showing me that, babe? Show him everything. I think I've already shown him all this top stuff anyway, but just in case. Just in case. Oh, Ryan bought me this laptop. He wants me to join Blackstock Holdings. What the hell? You work for him? You're not, you can't possibly be thinking of, I mean, I haven't seen you this lost for words since we saw Bette Midler in line at the drugstore. She's an icon, a deity. Why doesn't she have someone to do that for her? Never mind that. You know what he's doing, don't you? He wants to wriggle back in, use his weird Jedi mind tricks on you. Calm down, Casey. I'm not going to take it. Oh, thank God. Don't scare me like that. Yeah. Oh, I took this picture, didn't I? Indeed you did. Feels like a whole lifetime ago, doesn't it? What's got you all sentimental, huh? Detective Cross gave it to me. Said they found it in Frank Pritchell's apartment. Frank Pritchell? Who's that? Remember? The guy who pretended to be the handyman? Tully? Oh, yeah, but wait. Why did he have it? That's what I'm going to find out. I have a theory. My theory is that my ex-husband is behind this. Let's go back to talk to Mum, I guess. But I think he is involved in way more ways than just like buying off the awards ceremony. Oh, here we go. It's Mum time.
Calm down, have we?
Mom.
Well, are you ready to be civil?
I really need to get that key back from you.
Over my dead body.
Don't tempt me. Well, what was so urgent that you had to come down to the club and talk to me?
You know exactly what it is. You doing this detective stuff again?
I'm good at it. You know that Scout and I worked out who killed Dick Stanford.
I didn't say you wouldn't be good at it. If anything, that's what I'm worried about.
Look, you've said your piece, Mum. You're scared. I get it. I don't take pleasure in causing you stress, despite what you might think. But I can't hold myself back because of you. I'm good at this. I enjoy it. Even Detective Cross has come around.
But what if you die?
What's the point in being so scared of dying that you don't ever live?
Oh, how very poetic. That doesn't change anything.
Was there anything else, or was that it?
Don't think this is over, Anna. I can't let you make the same mistakes your father did. God knows he had his faults, but...
I think the answer to my question was no, there's nothing else. Wait, well, I have... Right,
What are you carrying that around for?
right, evidence spam time. Gotta check everything. I do want to show her the photo, but I've got to show her everything else as well, just in case. Okay, yeah, it's just a photo, okay?
What are you showing me that for?
Mum, don't you remember? This is the photo I gave you from when we won our Starshine last year.
I remember, but why do you have it?
The real question, Mum, is why you don't have it. I gave you this photo for a reason, because I thought it might finally make you proud to see me successful. Should have realised I was trying to get blood out of a stone.
Oh, Anna, stop being so dramatic. Just because I don't agree with most of your decisions doesn't mean I'm not proud of you. I always have been.
You are? Wait, I definitely want to talk more about this, but I need to know how this photo ended up where it did.
This one? I think I gave it to Ryan.
I knew it. I knew it. You what?
Oh, don't start all that again. It was during the divorce. I met with him, hoping you two could sort everything out. I showed him the photo to remind him how happy you could be. I wanted him to try. He asked if he could have it, and, well, I thought if it might help, why not?
So if Ryan had this photo, how did it end up at Frank's?
Honor, I think I have made a connection. Ryan hired Frank to blackmail Blake.
What makes you think that, Scout?
Remember when we hacked into the police fingerprint files? They showed that Frank worked for a private security firm called Leith Security. Blake has been circled in the photo. Given your mother's testimony, it doesn't make sense why she would have done so before handing it to Ryan. Therefore, we can assume that Ryan wanted to target Blake for something and went to Leith in order to do so.
Doing his own dirty work was never something Ryan was interested in. But why? Why would he hire someone to blackmail Blake?
Good question. Here's my theory. Because he wanted to get you fired. Remember the Polaroids we found in Blake's office? They proved that someone tried to get you fired.
That bastard. Sorry, I'm just clicking the options straight away here because I'm pretty sure these are the right ones. Like, going from the story so far, it feels like these are the options that should have been picked. I'm just going for it. But oh, that bastard. You know, I'm going to read that again just for good measure. That bastard.
You said that Ryan was very controlling. This could have been his attempt to continue controlling you even after your divorce.
I think it's time to set a little trap for my ex-husband. Ooh. Hey, Ryan? I thought about your offer and... well, there's just one thing I want to check with you before I accept. Could you come by the club again at 2 p.m? Great. See you then. Now to call Detective Cross. Detective, it's Honor. Can you get back to Magellan's? What? She's not? Okay, we'll start looking for more evidence until you get back.
Honor, why won't you wait for me?
I'm sorry, Scout. Oh, I love Scout so much. I want a Scout. I want a Scout of my own. Sorry, Scout. By the way, I just spoke to Detective Cross. Looks like Roz has an alibi. I figured she would do, but yeah.
So it wasn't her?
Nope. So we need to get looking again. Oh god, who's this? Another voice. Oh no, what am I doing?
Sorry, didn't see you there.
Oh,
I don't think they're going to be open today, to be honest.
huh? Oh, no, I'm helping out with the investigation.
Is that so? Well, don't let me stand in your way.
Hi, Crispin. Sorry, Mr...
I didn't give you my name.
You're right, you didn't. What should I call you then? KG?
Is that how you start all conversations? With an insult? You haven't even told me your name.
You're right, my apologies. I'm Honor Mizrahi. I'm kind of a, well, I guess I'm a private detective-ish. It's not official, but...
And I am Scout. Well, Honor Mizrahi, my name is Crispin Hakequell.
Thank you. And what do you do, Mr. Hakequell?
I'm in finance.
Right. What brings you to the area today?
I was in the neighborhood seeing a client.
Not a regular here, then.
No offense to the clientele, but this isn't exactly my sort of place.
But you figured you'd just stop here anyway?
I'm just taking in the scene. It's not every day you see a shopfront destroyed by a giant shoe, is it?
This is a murder scene, Mr. Hakewell.
Really? What a surprise. The body over there definitely didn't give it away. Dread to think what this'll do to business. It'll certainly cause a dent.
Is there a reason why you're waiting outside here?
I was hoping I might bump into Fran, but I guess she's not around. Probably hiding in her office, drowning her sorrows.
So you know Fran then? I thought you weren't a regular.
I just don't know what you're talking about. Okay, Miss Mizrahi, I've entertained this little charade this far, but the novelty is wearing off. Go bother someone else.
Dressing room / office. Look at my evidence.
What does this have to do with me?
It has nothing to do with you, but I'm going to show you everything anyway. Because I'm an incredible detective. I'm just walking up to people with a giant wheel and going, do you know what this is? I got a wheel. Hey, have you seen this pride flag? Hey, this is the dead guy's journal. Here you go. I'm a terrible detective. Okay, yeah, none of that has anything to do with him. But let's head back inside. Gonna go via the bar. Ooh, there's more stuff to investigate. The speakers? Oh, it's a 10 across one. Oh my goodness, look at all these ones. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, no, I can't do that. I thought I could. It's not quite enough. Okay. 3, 1, 1, 3, 1. 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay. I've got that overlap at least. There's another single one here. Oh wait, 1, 1, 1, 4 I can do. There we go. Got a bit of overlap for the 3 one as well. 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. And that's the same. That's the same row, so I can fill in the same ones. We know these are all ones, so we can do top and bottom of all of these. There we go. 1, 2, 3, space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Oh, there we go. Wait, I could have just filled that in anyway. So out of it. What am I doing? Why do I always ask myself what I'm doing as if I know the answer? Well, okay, that's done. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we can cross all these off. Extend that 8 overlap. Very nice. 1 space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boop. Well, that 3's got to go there because it's not fitting in this gap. 1, 2, 3. It's not that. 2, 1. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Okay, yeah, we can fill this in too. That's nice. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and that's filled. Okay. Okay, well the 3's going up there, so this 6 down here isn't going to be getting that high. Could that be that? Could that go there? 1, 1, 3, 1. Okay, we got this much then at least. Hey! We got the top done. That makes things easier. There we go. Now we can start bringing these around. That's got to go like that. That 3's got to go there. 5. Can't go there. Da, 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 da. Fill them in. That's the 3. Oops. One of these is a 1, and one of these is a 1. The question is which. Which is which? Oh, there's the 3 and the 2 for here. One of these is a 1. Alright. That's a 2. That 1's got to go there. That 4's got to go there. Very nice. So nice when it gets towards the end and the answers give themselves. It's like, well, there is literally only one place where this one can go, so it's gotta be that. And that's gotta be that. Wait, yeah, the 7. You just fill this whole column in as the 7. There we go. 1 and 1 and 1. Da, da, da. There we go, got it. Is that... Oh, I thought it was cake. It's a speaker, that makes a lot of sense. I was looking at the speaker system. Why did I think it was cake? I just saw like the... You know, like those roll cakes with the jam and cream inside? Oh, I want cake now.
Honor, take a look at these speakers.
Okay, they're, big?
Yes, but also I'm detecting that the voice coil is made of silver wire and the ports are all gold-plated.
Never knew you were such a hi-fi buff. What's so important about that?
Well, I was considering upgrading my speaker system, so I've been doing some research into the various options and...
Scout.
Sorry, what I mean is, this is a very high-end speaker.
Oh yeah, I think Fran got those installed recently. They weren't here when I came for the handover party. Businesses must be good then if she can afford these. Hey, birdie. Have you seen Fran around? She said she wasn't feeling great, so I think she went to her office. Hey, look at the speaker. Why am I showing you that? I don't know. Oh wait, I already went through all this. Right, let's head back to the dressing room / office.
Hello, Fran.
Doesn't seem like she's about. Oh, look at all those wigs. Oh, I love them. Speaking from like a cosplay point of view, I'm just like, oh, I want those wigs.
So, shall I scan for clues then?
With the opportunity right there in front of us, it'd be foolish not to, right? Let's have a look around. Wigs? Oh. No wig clue. Bored in work? Wig making? Just casually make a wig while you work. Right, let's check the computer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, hello. Oh, I have a cat squeaking at me. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but she's been very cute. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5, 6, 1. Okay. I did too much for the overlap there. But it's a start. Miss Tiffany, what do you want? I think she wants her dinner, but she's still like 20 minutes early. So we might get some squeaks while she tries to get me to pay attention to her. It's so bad. I wish she could understand me sometimes, because she'll just sit there screaming at me and I'm like, yes, I know what you want. I'm not giving it to you. I know exactly what you want, but no, not yet. 4, 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, there's 1, 1, 1. We can do that. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, she's just staring up at me now. She's got such an expression on her face. She knows how to make me feel guilty for not paying attention to her immediately. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, that means that's a cross off. So the 5's got to go there. 1 space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. And then these 1s could be filled in. Perfect. But yeah, I think after this puzzle and like when we get to a good stopping point in the story, I'm gonna call it at that for today. But we've still got plenty of this to do, so... Okay, there's the 5, the 6, and the 1. Got him! And at 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Tiffany, stop it! Stop squeaking at me! Tiffany! Oi! She just sneezed. Looking her dead in the eyes and she just sneezes at me. I see how it is. 1 and 3. There we go. Oh, this is less mother I love you and more mother I demand sustenance. Mother, you're starving me. I haven't eaten in a whole 3 hours. I even gave her some snacks before I started streaming so that she wouldn't bother me, but... Oh. Yeah, yeah, there is a space. I can see the bottom of my bowl, therefore there's no food in it. Oh, that's gotta be a 2, so it can't be that one. Okay. Yeah, Tiffany is very good at the whole... I see a space, therefore there's no food here. And it's so funny because I literally just pick up the bowl, give it a shake, put it back down again, she's happy. Oh, cats. I love them. 1, 3. Okay, we can do this. 3, 1, 2. That's gotta be that, I think. I think it's gotta be that if we want to actually do the puzzle. And this 4 has gotta be here. Okay. Ooh, that means the top row's done. Excellent. Oh, it's one of these. Okay. One of these. I feel like it's gonna be there, but I don't want to fill it in without being sure, because I worry. Oh wait, the 3 there. That's done. That's a 5 and a 1. It's a 3 and a 1. Okay, okay, progress. 1, 2, space 1, okay. I think that's gotta be a 1. So then this is the 2. The other one goes in one of these spots. One of them. Oh, 3 and 1 I can do. There, the 3 and the 1. Which means that's a 2. That's also a 2. That's a 2. That's a 2. This column's done. That's done. Yeah, if I could set up an eye tracker for this, it would be so interesting because my eyes dart around so much while I'm playing it. I'm just trying to make out everything. There we go, got it. We found a desktop PC. Oh, still a D. I want to get to a C before I come off because I feel like that's the sweet halfway point. Like the EDC and then BAS.
Honor, there's a computer here.
A computer, huh?
Should I try to hack into the computer?
Well, doesn't look like Fran's around, so why not? Oh, is it? Yes, it's speed time. I'm not gonna mess it up this time. I'm gonna go slowly and carefully and get it perfect. Yes. There we go. Oh, there's only 3 for this one as well. There we go. Got him. Speedrun.
It appears that this computer is mostly used for bookkeeping.
Anything interesting?
It's safe to assume that negative numbers are bad, yes?
I don't know much about accounting either, but yeah, that seems like a good general rule.
In which case, it appears that the club is not doing well financially. For 4 out of the past 5 months, the club has made a loss.
So Fran's in financial trouble. Alright, let's do one more puzzle. I'm gonna hope it's gonna bump us up to a C. I think it's a C. Alright, let's do this. Speedrun so that Tiffany doesn't get too angry at me. Two. Oh, I love this music. There's so many long ones, like here. Like 1 space, 1 space, 1 space, 2 space, 2 space, 2. Okay, 1, 2 space, 2 space, 2. Okay, there's a little bit of overlap there. It's not much, but it's enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Overlap on there. 1 space, 1, 2, 3, 4, space, 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2, space, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get these beautiful overlaps going. Oh, I love the music. Ooh, the 4 has got to go here, so we've got to do that. There we go. That's a 2, so that's also got to be a 2, so that's also got to be a 2. Eee. And that's got to be that. That's got to be that. Eee. Progress! Filling them all in. Super speed. Super speed, I say as I get stuck. Ghost, hello! Picross time! There has been murder, but now it is Picross. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm doing numbers. Slowly but surely. Oh, that can't go there. So it's got to be that. Okay, okay. Good. That's the 4. That's got to go there then. And that's got to go there then. Very nice.
Hello!
I'm glad you could make it. I feel bad because I'm going to be ending soon because Tiffany started screaming at me. She wants her dinner soon, so... Gonna have to head off and appease Her Majesty. 1, 1, 1. 1, 2, 3. Wait, that's... Oh, I can block off that too. So that's gotta go there. Oh, and then that's the 4. Okay, got it. Good progress. Yeah, the music is so good. Hi, Noi! Nice to see you. It's such good music. I'm so glad you could make it. This is why I need to start doing more late streams though, because I feel like people start arriving when I'm starting to end, and I feel so bad. I want to keep going, but alas, cat. The cat, she screams. She demands payment in the form of delicious meaty chunks. That sounds awful. I thought that sounded awful in my head before I even said it. I'm like, why did I still say it? Oh. Tiffany is a kind mistress. She would never demand lumps of flesh. I need to stop talking and figure out this puzzle. But yeah, I'm so glad you could make it too. Do do do. 1012. Right, it's so hard to figure out when it's just the ones. It's... Ah. 1 space 1 2 3. Yeah, I've done that already. Okay. What else am I doing here? 1 1 1. I can't do that because it's... Well, one of these is the... There's only one in all of these 5 squares that is filled in, and I don't know which one it is. Also these ones. Oh, this is hard. Silly me being like, oh, I'll just do one more. It won't be that hard. 2. Okay, I can do that. I can fill those in. Okay, got that. Okay, got that. Do 4. 1 2 2 2. Right, what else am I doing? Oh, that column's filled now. There we go. Got him. Got him. That 2 will only fit in there, so I can't put it anywhere else. Excellent. The 3 is somewhere along here, yeah. Boop, boop. Oh, that's a 2? Yeah. Okay. I think this is a 2 as well, but I'm not sure. Oh, that can't go there, so there we go. I've got a bit more with these 2s now as well. Oh, thank you so much! I am always glad for you dropping by and shouting murder. Murder! It's... murder on the dance floor. Oh wait, these are 1s. I can do either side of them. There we go. So that means that 2's got to go there. That makes it a bit easier. There we go. Boop, boop. But yeah, I hope your chores go well. Have a good day. Lava you. Oh, Tiffany, no. Tiffany, I'm nearly done. I'm nearly done. Thank you for the hydrate as well. I've actually been doing a pretty good job of remembering to hydrate myself today, so I'm proud. I'm getting there. I'm learning. We found some letters. Please be C. I'm still not a C. I'm still not a C. This is so sad. I get the feeling that Fran doesn't have much of a filing system.
It reminds me of your handbag, Honor.
Since when did you get so sassy? Maybe you've been hanging around KC too much.
There are many utility bills, water, electricity, all seem to be settled up to date.
Really? I wonder how she paid them when the takings are so bad. Oh, look at these. It's a bunch of rejections from loan companies.
Fran was trying to get a loan.
Find anything interesting? Fran, we were just...
looking for a wall outlet. I need to recharge.
You know, I would have thought that private investigators would be better liars. Oh. Oh, Tiffany. Oh, we didn't quite get to rank C, but I feel like that's a good place to leave it for now, at least. Made a lot of progress. I'm gonna overwrite that. And then I'm gonna overwrite again to make sure I have 2 saves. Fran is beautiful, I love her. Look how gorgeous she is. And look at all these wigs she has as well, like... Oh, I love it. Imagine having a dressing room / office. Oh yeah, we had to wait at the crime scene for her to show up because she had to do her makeup before she came along because she's a drag queen. And she was like, no, I refuse to come to the club without being in full gear, and I respect that. I respect that a lot, even though a giant stiletto float went through the front of her bar and smashed the window and also killed someone. It's, yeah, a bit of a situation. We'll find out the culprit next time, hopefully. Hopefully next time. Maybe I won't get us stuck on the puzzles for as long as I did this time. Anyway, I'm gonna save again just in case. I am a compulsive saver. But yes. That feels like a good place to leave it for now. Tiffany's screaming at me. She really wants her food. Right, let's... Let's zoom! Over I go. Right, let's find someone to raid. Get a raid going. Who is online? Wait, Avalon's still online. Oh, I want to raid Avalon. Avalon's great, I love him. Thank you so much for coming, I'm so glad you could join. I'm so glad. It always makes me so happy that people actually want to join me as I'm playing these games, so yeah, I'm happy. It's been good. Right, let's get this raid going. Ha ha ha! Get the raid going. Hopefully he's not finishing. Like, that would be a bit awkward, but... Yeah, it's... Detective... Visits... Detective... Here will be the raid messages. Raid message for subs and a raid message for non-subs. Because Avalon's a detective, so the fact that I've been doing detective game as well is quite funny. I am detective too, at least for now. But yeah, thank you so much to everyone for coming along and joining. It's been fun. It's been a fun time. But yes, I will head off and feed Tiffany, and also myself, because I may have just eaten carrot sticks for lunch, which I know is bad. I know it's bad and I need to eat more, but it's okay. I'll have a hearty dinner instead. But yes, thank you so much, everyone. And until next time, bye-bye.